What is going on out there? I hope you're having a fantastic afternoon as we are going to be getting some things ready to rock and roll here. I've got to pull up a camera or two and you'll be able to see that here in a second. Table camera, at least the table camera. What's up, Mason? What's going on, my man? Refresh that. Had some camera troubles early on here, so I wanted to get all ready to rock and roll. Here we are. The table camera is going to be, we're going to have the overhead, as you'll see that here in just a second. Get this off. Ooh, wrong one. There we go. Nope, wrong one. There we are. Automatic is okay. There it is. So you'll be able to see overhead, and just making sure that it is. New article went live. Thank you very much. I did see that. I saw your message in there. So, for those who are out there joining us on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, I want to make sure that you get all of that in there. Wait for those who are part of this. This is the Tops 2021 Series 1 baseball poll, team poll. And we do have folks with teams. Yeah, and then, so that's what that's going to be. I've got the team list right now. Atlanta Braves is going to be Kyle L. J.O. has Baltimore Orioles. Red Sox going to Michael H. J.O. to the White Sox. Eric W.I. is going to be the Chicago Cubs. Kansas City Royals going to Jason Coate. Jason C. Sorry. We try not to say last names unless it's absolutely necessary, or I know you. The Angels are going to go to Matthew W. The LA Dodgers are going to go to Eric W.R. New York Yankees, Drew K. And then we have New York Mets to Allison D. Timothy H. is going to get the Phillies. Kevin R. The Pirates. San Diego Padres, J.O. Seattle Mariners, J.O. St. Louis Cardinals, Jeff R. I'm a Cardinals fan, so good luck to Jeff as well. I'm even sporting the the memorabilia. I do love it. Enjoy it. And first baseball poll for us over here, Maximus, the Maximus Sports Card Signature Breaks Live. My name is Jason with Signature Esports. I am breaking on behalf of all of you out there, and of course for Maximus Sports Cards. Make sure you go to maximussportscards.com to get all of it. If you need top loaders, if you need sleeves, he's got all that stuff. Check out his merchandise and check out any future breaks that we have. He's got those on eBay, and he also has those listed on his website. So make sure you check that out. This is going to be super exciting. Also, for those who are out there watching that are a part of this poll, that'll be Kyle L, J.O., Michael H, Eric W.I, Jason C, Matthew W, Eric W.R, Drew K, Allison D, Timothy H, and Kevin R, and Jeff R. If you guys are out there watching, if you hit the link in the description, whether you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook, if you're watching on Twitch, then by all means, thank you for watching on Twitch. But if you're out there watching, make sure that you have an opportunity and to get in that description, because right now you can buy any of the other teams right now if you send $11 to that PayPal link. So that is the flash sale for only for those who are in here in the pool. If you send $11 outside of that, we'll have to send it back. However, right now, just it's a flash sale. You want an opportunity to buy another one for $11. That'll be thrown in on top of the shipping that we've already got for you here, and I'll break them and come back to you. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes if you want to do that. Just in the description, pick out what team that you don't have. The Arizona Diamondbacks are available. Cincinnati Reds are available. Cleveland Indians, Colorado Rockies, Detroit Tigers, Houston Astros, those are all available. The Marlins, the Brewers, Twins, those are all available. Athletics, Giants, Tampa Bay, Texas Rangers, Toronto Blue Jays, and Washington Nationals. Those are all available. So if you want to have the opportunity, make sure you get out there and do that, okay? And we're going to give you a couple of minutes to do that. The opportunity, if you want to buy them throughout, they'll get updated. I do have my headset on. I have Austin in my ear to let me know, one, if you get a nice value, kind of something that might be selling here lately. If I pronounce something incorrectly, he's going to let me know, because I'm very familiar with baseball, very familiar with sports cars, very familiar with names, especially because we do iRacing broadcasts and stuff like that. You meet people all over, different names from all over the world. So, but there might be some new players that I'm unfamiliar with that I haven't heard of, or that I haven't. So he'll be there to help me out with that. Also there to tell me if somebody purchases something out there. Remember, $11 to the PayPal link will get you any of the teams that are still available for those who are part of the team break right now. And then we'll get things ready to rock and roll here in just a moment. Normally I play the music, but I have to separate channels out so that way Austin and I can chit chat back and forth. He doesn't. This is for me to do. He doesn't want to be heard. So, all bueno, folks. It's all bueno. All right. Let's see. I can probably make this just a 2 bit smaller, so that way you guys can see that just a little bit better. We'll do that. There we are. There you go. Able to see my hands a little bit more. I want to be able to do that. I like having the table camera, the front facing one, because one, it shows our logos, but two, you get to see it's almost like a 360. So just keep that in mind, and that's kind of how we do things. How we want to do things, at least. Yeah, kind of cool. All right, thank you for joining out there on Twitch, Maximus Sports Cards on Facebook, YouTube, but Signature Esports and Signature Esports on Facebook as well. I appreciate all of you. Baseball, it is spring training season, so I'm pretty thrilled about what's going on out there. Glad to see Yadier coming back to the Cardinals for at least another season. Waino's in there. He's probably going to retire here pretty soon. So, maybe. We'll see. All right, it's sealed all 4 sides. We're going to get things ready to rock and roll. And anything that, I do have to mention, if we get something that is, say it's an autographed 3-team, or, whatever the case may be, we will dice roll for anything that is not going to a player, as far as something that's a relic. So I have to stick to the actual rules that Austin has laid out to me. And if I mess anything up, he's going to directly tell me what I'm, so I will correct that. Also, something to talk about, NASCAR. We're going to be pulling NASCAR on Monday. We normally pull it after the Ryco Motorsports, but we've been getting kind of late with it. So we're actually going to move that time up to 5:30 in the evening Eastern time. So that's when the NASCAR polls are going to be. The 2021 2-box break, 3. What is it? This box 3. This is break 3 for that. So it's kind of awesome, kind of cool to see, and you guys are making that grow really, really, really fast. So thank you very much for doing that. And we're gonna get to it. All right, let's get to some baseball cards here. 1 autograph and 2 relic cards in every hobby jumbo box is what it says. Now that is the standard. Doesn't mean that there won't be more, but that is, I believe that is the reason why that it says it's going to be there, because that is what's guaranteed to be in there. Now, hopefully we get a little bit more than that. We will see when it comes down to this. Big fan. Here we go. Ta-da. All right, folks. The box around to me. Super awesome. Yeah. The Major 1 Series 1 box loader. The hobby exclusive one. The hobby exclusive. We will see what those are. So that's going to be the autos, I believe. They put those right on top. How awesome is that? First time opening the Topps Series 1 baseball cards, so everything else is going to go to you. Austin, should we save the hobby exclusives for later? Should we get those out? We don't want to get those out of the way first, do we? All right. There it is, the Series 1. I want you to stick around. Going to be the, I believe those are the relics and the one auto. It is. 1951 Topps Major League All-Star Box Loader. The Hobby Box exclusives. We will get to those a little bit later. I'm going to stick those up here. We're not going to do anything differently. Gloved up, ready to go. 46 cards per pack. And we do have a lot of packs. 10 packs. 460 cards to go through. We're going to go through. Cedric just blew a tire. Oh, dang. Austin Cindric doing what he does best. All right, folks. There it is. Let's get through the cards, and we'll get it all ready to go. Oop, let's not drop them. And we will see what's going to happen here. All righty. Marlins. Going to see Eddie Alvarez. Of course, they could put these in here correctly. Then we're going to have Detroit's going to have Casey Meets. Santana, another Florida Marlins. And sorry, Brent Small, Sixto Sanchez, pitcher for them. Cincinnati's going to have Luis Castillo. A little bitty Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs. About a 70 Topps. And I forgot it's the 70th anniversary of Topps as well. So very cool. Baltimore getting another player. Going to be Pedro Severino. I haven't said his name in a long time. Jesus Luzardo as the Athletics. And then we're going to have Houston's Christian Javier. Spencer Howard for the Phillies. Turn that stuff around. Oh, belly. Justin Verlander for Houston. We're just going to have to sort these later. Yanks are going to get Devi Garcia. John, haven't seen his name yet. John Means in Baltimore. We have Lucas Gioliti in the Sox. And then we're going to have San Fran with Dubin. About Marte for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Javier Baez is going to be there for the Cubs. About Segura for the Phillies. A little bit of Cardinal action going on. A little Colton Wong, of course. Well, Colton, glad to see him back. Danny Santana for the Texans. And about the Topps Yanks, that's going to be Anahar. That's Miguel. About a silver sleeve for Byron Buxton for the Twins. It's very cool. And anything that is, you know, a little bit, little rare, we're going to throw that in there. So I say rare, but something that shines that we're going to throw in a sleeve for you. Andrew McCutcheon's going to be the Topps 35. It's very cool. Little throwback for you. You make sure you can see all of that stuff. Oh, Andrew McCutcheon. They are thick packs. Good to see you. All right, Andrew McCutcheon's going to be the 35. I need to scoot myself a little bit forward. I need to turn my light up just a little bit more as well. So we will do that. All right, Andrew McCutcheon's going to be that. This was the second one. That's the Phillies for you. And then Clayton Kershaw is going to be the Stars to Service. Of course, you see all that right there. Good old Clayton Kershaw. Need 2 seconds, folks. There we are. All right. Stars of service. There's the inserts for the pack. Very cool. Dig it. Grab these cards. Would have been team packs for you. Everything will be good to go. You're having a fantastic evening out there. Thick packs. You're for sure correct out there. Thing is smooth. Try to keep them that way. Up there. All right. Florida's going to get some more players. This is going to be Hensler in the Marlins. Excuse me. And we're going to have Garrett Cole. Get that out of the way. Garrett Cole for you there. New setup, folks. So second pull doing this as far as the change in setup. Then we're gonna have JD Davis here and Keller for Pittsburgh. Profar for the Padres. Dodgers are going to have Smith, the catcher. Oscar Mercado for the Cleveland team. Nemo for the Mets. Then we're going to have Oliver Perez for the Cleveland. Baltimore is going to have Wade LeBlanc. About Slam Diego, 4 games, 4 slams. Slam Diego card in there. Very cool. Trevor Williams. We have Hunter Denfro for the Rays. We have Angels. We're going to get Canning. About the Miami Marlins team card. We'll celebratory card there. Alex Vertigo. Outfield play for the Sox, the Red Sox. And then the Angels are going to have Sandoval. About Rojas for the Marlins. Then we're going to have the Brewers, Milwaukee Brewers. Little team celebration there, right there. Very, very happy with Milwaukee and what they do. Then we're going to see Yamaguchi. There he is. About some Jack Flaherty for the Cardinals. Chris Archer for the Pirates. And then New York Yankees is going to be right there. All right, through one pack. And we're going to put these all back together. And I will go through. We will sort them and put them in your team packs and get them off to you. They go out first thing Monday morning after when we do pulls on the weekend. So, but they will be. You will see that tracking number here later this evening. So very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. I am gonna re-increase the Sony camera here so that way you can see just a little bit better and a little bit closer. And I want to make sure that because I don't want you to deal with that. You know what I mean? And we're going to increase the brightness of everything too. So there you go. There you go. You'll be able to see that a little bit better now. All right, pack number 2 coming up is we're going to see the cool stuff. Yeah, the separate small packs do have the goods in them, but on these ones right here, on the big packs, they have the inserts, and the inserts can come with something cool in there too. So that's going to be the good stuff. All right, Atlanta is going to see Marcell Ozuna. It's that player. Then Sammy Gray is going to be up next. Buck Farmer. About future stars, Aquino. See him in there. Future star. I can't say that one. Future star for it's Urquidy, the pitcher from Houston. I remember hearing about him on Sports Center. So very cool. Johnson from Cleveland. And we're going to see Yarsho for his catcher right there from Arizona. Perez again, the catcher. Looks like Chris Rubik, Chris Bobik, Ubik, Bobik. I can't say his name. I never can say his name. I live here in Missouri, and we talk about Kansas City all the time. And you know what? It's just crazy. Kansas City's going to have that guy right there. Then we're moving on to Burrows for Detroit. Um, Bichette, that's Bo Bichette, for the Orioles. Eunice for Kansas City. And we got Candelario for Detroit. Castellano, or sorry, Castellani for the Rockies. Nick Heath for the Royals. Back to back Royals. About Whit Merrifield for Kansas City. Austin Riley is going to be for the Braves. Washington's going to see Michael Taylor. And then Ubshelia for, or Ubshella, sorry about that, for the Yankees. And then Mejia, Francisco Mejia for San Diego. Kyle Seager for the Mariners. I'm sorry, yeah, Mariners, Seattle. And then Max Stacy for the Angels. Cleveland's going to see a league leader. That's going to be Shane Bieber. Right there. Good looking little card. Shane Bieber. Put that right here. Another insert, the Fernando Tatis San Diego Padres. Enter to win grand prize drawing right there. So that's going to go to Jo's going to get that. It's an enter to win or something like that. So that's still for Fernando Tatis. So you'll have to go to the website and take care of all of that. Brooks Robinson's going to be another insert. Here's the 35. How about that one? Yadier Molina. That's a print. I don't think, yeah, that's a print. Print auto, not a real auto. There's Yadi. St. Louis Cardinal catcher. Yeah. Still really cool. Nice little card right there. Yes, it's a print. But it's Yadi. Glad to see him back. If he'd have gone anywhere else, I think St. Louis would have boycotted. I mean, they didn't really boycott the football team. I guess that didn't really matter. All right, insert going in. There's Yadi. All right, speaking of more, there's Yadi Molina, the next card in the pack. There, so Yadi's going to see some more action there. Hoskins for the Phillies. Aaron Judge, Yankees. Gonzalez, Marwin Gonzalez for the Twins. Woodruff for Milwaukee. And then Cody Whitley for the Cardinals. Mike Yastrzemski. Tell you what, some names are good, some names are bad. I should just say them how I think they are. Marlins is going to have Sanchez, Jesus Sanchez. All right, the parallel cards are the horizontal cards. Mejia is going to be back, Arizona. About Tampa Bay is going to see Ryan Yarbrough right there. About Dylan Bundy for the Angels. Marlins is going to see Neidert. Nick Senzel is going to be there for the Reds. Mitchell Haniger for the Mariners. Let's not do that. How about a Washington Nationals team celebration? And Ronald Asuna Jr. is a little kind of steel. And then we've got Eduardo Escobar for Arizona. World Series Mookie Betts for the Dodgers for the 2020 World Series card. Very nice card. And then the Mets, Seth Lugo, sorry. And then Odor for the Texans. Good cards. Good to see the 70th tops of Yadier Molina. Go ahead. Oh yeah, sorry, the Rangers. I'm bass backwards, folks. All right, moving on. More cards to go through 2 of 10, and then we've got the exclusives that we have to do as well. So we're moving as fast as we can. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the best I can. We're going to call it the name. I think that's pretty much the team name. That's where we're going to go right there. So I will pause for a second. We'll move a little fast. We'll focus more on the inserts, and we'll go from there. All right, Cubs are going to be up first. I wish they would put these in order for sure, like, organized instead of just here you go. Detroit's going to have a card there. Yankees, Reddick for the Astros, Dodgers, Future Stars. The Mets. We are. Let me move that up. Detroit, Colorado again. Heath for Kansas City, Cleveland, and then pitching action. Lots of pitchers in this pack already. Cleveland, Atlanta, back to Chicago, and then Davis for the Mets, Phillies. Edmund. Is Tommy Edmund even playing for the Cardinals this year? There you go. Gallo for Texas Rangers. There's Oakland for you. Pittsburgh. And then Minnesota. Dodgers, Future Star. Hollow for you. Oh, there it is. Hold the phone. Bring up a couple of sleeves real quick. Go. Dodgers going to get sleeved, and then Sean Murphy, the Oakland Athletics sticker auto. Right there, 70 years of baseball. There's the guy. Sean Murphy, Oakland Athletics, the sticker auto. We'll put him in. That centering's pretty darn good on this card. It's a good looking card. Top to bottom, a little bit off. Not much, though. So here you go. Corners are sharp. So let's protect those corners. Top loader action. Here we go, folks. Used the top loaders last night. Forgot to open another pack. Speaking of which, if you need top loaders, there you go. You need top loaders. MaximusSportsCards.com. They go, when he gets them in, they go fast. So make sure you get up there and you do it. MaximusSportsCards.com for that. Alrighty, put those in my little holder I have right here. I like this little holder. This holder is nice. I'd love the smell of a top loader in the afternoon. There you go. Sean Murphy, Oakland Athletics into a top loader. There you go. Perfect. Beautiful looking card. Anybody? Nobody had Oakland. Nobody had Oakland. Should have gotten Oakland, folks. You'd have a Sean Murphy auto right now. Sticker auto, so very cool. Houston Hira for the Brewers. That's going to go into a sleeve. like the throwback cards, throwback inserts for you. See if we can pull another auto. That'd be really cool. And then, oh, how about a Platinum Player 70? Now that's unique. Pedro Martinez for Boston. I don't know how I want to package that. We're gonna have to put it in a top loader, just because of the shape of it. And we want the corners to stay sharp for you. And it's really flimsy. So we'll throw it in there. There it is. Platinum Players, Pedro Martinez. Let's get that into focus for you. For Boston. All right, moving on. Here is New York Mets. About Oakland. Calhoun from the Texans. Mr. Salvador Perez from Kansas City. Almora Jr. for the Cubs. Urias from the Dodgers. A Kepler for the Minnesota Twins. Sox is going to get a team celebration. White Sox. Then post-game hand wash. Can you believe that this is the day and age? Post-game hand wash is the celebratory card. Hewer for the Sox. Alex Gordon for Kansas City. Wade Davis for Colorado. The Atlanta Braves. Darvish for the Cubs. We're going to go back to the Rays again for Snell. About the Corey Seager, LA Dodgers. That he got the MVP. Is that what they gave? I didn't watch the World Series last season, not because I didn't want to, but because I didn't want to. The Cardinals weren't in it, so we just keep that in mind. All right, Oakland, and then we're gonna have the Texans again. Oakland again. World Series Dodgers card. Going to be Bueller. And then last but not least, Mookie Betts again. Oh, 2 Mookie Betts in a couple of packs here. That's pretty darn cool. You're having a fantastic afternoon. We're going to move some stuff around here. Got a lot of cards. Next pack. Keep moving. Good looking cards so far. I know we still need to get to the fancy stuff right there. Alrighty. Max Fried at Atlanta. Then we've got Kansas City again. Jose Abreu for the Sox. Sia for the Sox. Kansas City getting some more players here. About the rookie class of Albert Abreu for the Yanks. Freddie Galvis for Cincinnati. And we've got Jacoby Jones for Detroit. Future star Justin Dunn. And Monte Harrison. I needed to look up for the next one what the criteria for future star is from year to year. Joey Bart is going to be there for San Fran. Dylan Carlson, new to the 2020 series for St. Louis. Switch this stuff back around. There he is, Nelson Cruz. And then Milwaukee has Yelich. Taylor for the Dodgers. Motor City Mashers. We've got, that's for Detroit, of course. And then Washington Nationals going to have Kendrick. And then Byron Buxton right there. Colin Moran's going to be the gold. Ooh, there it is. Anybody get Toronto? No. Guys, you should have gotten Toronto. Because there it is. I was feeling it. How about a MLB spring training Bo Bichette patch relic right there, and that is a full-on logo. Dang, oh dang, oh dang. Oh Bichette. That is a cool, that's a BA patch, man. BA patch right there. Tell you what. Bo, you made a pretty darn good looking card right there. How about a Ken Griffey Jr.? There he is, Ken Griffey Jr. Right there. For the Topps 35th anniversary. That was, isn't that cool? So this was the 86 to 2021 series. So the Marlins picking up KGJ. I dig Ken Griffey. Jackie Robinson, Dodgers 70th Topps card. Man. Oh, man. What an icon. Here it is. Good old Jackie. The number 45. He's going to go in a sleeve just because. All right, back to the base cards. Going to be Toronto's going to be there. There's Guerrero Jr. for Toronto. I'm seeing a pattern there for after the inserts and relics. So very cool. Put those back together. Drag any cards. All right, Aguilar for the Marlins. There's Minnesota Twins. Adrizzi. There's Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Good to see he's finally happy. Yates, San Diego. And then we're going to be Jake Arrieta for the Phillies. AJ Pollock for the Dodgers. Dunning for the Sox. Mitch White for the Dodgers. Future Stars for San Diego. Edward Rodriguez for Boston. Boston back at it again. Colorado's going to have John Gray. Then Trump for San Fran. Elbows only. It's an air high five for the Angels. And then San Fran back with Gaussman. Good to see it. Good cards. I dig the cards. Got an insert. We're through 4. Got a relic. That was an awesome relic. Patches. Beautiful. All right, moving on. Next one. We're through 4. This is our halfway mark right here. And then we've got the other cool stuff. Alrighty. Detroit. Back at it again. Colorado's going to have Blackman and Bowers for Cleveland. Jimenez for the Sox. And then what these cards need turned. Baltimore, going to see Davis. Atlanta's going to see Freddie Freeman. Devers is going to be there for the Boston Red Sox. Cincinnati Reds is going to see Lorenzen. Anderson for the Sox. Cubs are going to see Quintana. Goodwin for the Reds. Bauer for the Reds. And then Garbett for the Reds. About LeMahieu for the Yanks. Buster Posey. I haven't seen his card in a long time. I think I even have one of his earlier cards. Posey for San Fran. Adam Frazier for Pittsburgh. Tampa Bay is going to see Morton. And then we have Matt Chapman for Oakland right there. As we see Soria for the Athletics. Twins is going to see Bob Mack. Man, I tell you what, these things. Oh, we're gonna see some more stuff here. Lewis Brinson's gonna be for the Marlins. Buster Posey, we just saw his card. Well, if you had San Fran, now you're gonna get a silver. And then we are gonna have a good card for the Nationals, which nobody had. Man, oh man, oh man. On card autographed Juan Soto for the Nationals. It is on card, I promise you. I can see the pen marks. Juan Soto. Right there. And it's in blue ink, so that should make a big difference there. Very cool. Xander Bogaerts is going to be the next card in there. And then there it is. I like Mr. Bogaerts. He was good. Good shortstop for a long time. Actually, still is a good shortstop. What am I saying? He's a lot better than I could ever be. And then the stars in service is going to be Edward Martinez, right there. Very cool. All the inserts we just package up for you, just like that. Moving on, the rest of the base cards for this pack right here. Jesus Aguilar for the Marlins. The Twins is going to see Odorizzi. And then Bryce Harper back with the Phillies. Yates for San Diego. Bradley for the Reds. Alonso for the Mets. Guzman for the Texans. Then we're going to see Atlanta. That is going to be Swanson. Looks like he's coming home. Justice Sheffield for the Marlins. Then Toronto is going to see a nice little action shot right there. Biggio right there. Baltimore Orioles celebration after a win. Then we're going to see the Texas Rangers celebration as well. Wendell. Second base action going on right there. Get up. The Mets Stars celebrate. Dodgers. Richards is going to be there. DeGrom for the Mets. Dodgers again. The Mets has DeGrom one more time. Future Stars side pose right there. That's a nice little pitcher and designator hitter. That's awesome. McKay right there, and then Chatwood for the Cubs. All right, folks. Allison, good to see you. The Dodgers have been doing all right. You've gotten a lot of cards. As far as hits go, we can look. You're okay. It's okay to be late. I promise you. You've gotten some good cards. I was just talking about that. You do have the Jackie Robinson 70th celebration. That is a good one. Too bad you didn't have Bo Bichette out there. Let's see. Some more cards there. You're gonna have some stuff coming. And then you gotta keep in mind that the Dodgers Future Star silver. There it is. So you're gonna have Gratterall. I think that's what it is. Gratterall. Sorry, Allison. I was seeing the cards below me. I wasn't seeing down there. So, yep, absolutely. Good to see you. Good to see you. We are halfway through, so we're 5 packs in. And we've pulled a auto and a actually we pulled a sticker auto, a regular on card Juan Soto auto, and a relic. So that's what we've gotten so far. Keep moving. Series 1, 2021. That's 2 autos. You're welcome, of course. You're welcome. I normally sit here and I see it right here, but I'm looking down and my screen's right here. And, it's all the fun stuff. Baltimore. Espinal is going to be there. We're going to have Paredes for Detroit. Patch for the Braves. Cabrera for Detroit. Pletko for Cleveland. And then Gonzalez for the Sox. Contreras for the Cubs. We've got Moreland for San Diego. Cleveland, McKenzie. We've got the Angels for Antani. Bieber for Cleveland. And then, not even going to try it, Atlanta. There we go. What's up, Justin? Good to see you, buddy. We're pulling baseball cards. Put my hands up here a little closer. See, normally I'd be okay with it, but because I'd have the bottom camera, but it's not working. Cubs, Bellinger, Davis for the Mets, and then Quinn for the Phillies. Tommy Edman again for St. Louis. Gallo for the Texans. Hendricks for Oakland. Moran for the Pittsburgh. And then Wilson Ramos is going to be the Mets Silver Sleeve. Minnesota Twins is going to be a numbered 40/70. The Black Parallel Cruise. 48/70. Right there on the back. So, numbered. Gotta love it. Toss that bad boy. Oh, right and Dale. A nice little numbered card for Minnesota. Keto Marte or Cattell Marte. Apologies about that. For the Diamondbacks is going to be the throwback 35s. Johnny Bench from the Cincinnati Reds. When's the last time you heard that name? Man. Maybe about a Hall of Fame inductee. Yeah. There you go, buddy. Very cool. All right, moving on to the rest of the base. Let's see what else you get. Washington's going to be there. About Tony Kemp for it. The Athletics. Bruce for the Phillies. And then the upside down because they don't put things the right way through the cards. Sagard for Milwaukee. Seattle's going to have Smith. We got Crawford for San Fran. San Diego's going to see Paddock. Mets for the Mets. Kind of for the Athletics. Sox team celebration once again. We saw that earlier. The post-game hand wash one more time for Baltimore. A couple of those now. Howler for the Sox. Alex Gordon for Kansas City. Wade Davis for the Rockies. Arnaud for the oh, he's wearing a mask. I was like, he's got a fade. Never mind. That's for Atlanta. Cubs. Back to the Rays. Another Seager for celebration for the MVP. Simeon right there for Oakland. Texans going to see, Texas Rangers, not the Texans. The Texas Rangers going to see Tavares right there. And Oakland, got Minor. World Series card again for Bueller. So very cool. We'll straighten these corners back up, make sure that we get the flat sides of it. And we're going to move on to the next pack. Mr. Barkley, I hope you're having a fantastic afternoon out there. Alrighty. 4 packs left through 6. We get some more cool stuff, and then we've got the exclusives as well. So, very nice. We've gotten 2 autos, a patch relic, and numbered to 70. We can get some more stuff. This is some great pulls already. Very, very cool. Alrighty. Stocks for Madrigal. And Capri, I'm not going to try it. Cap's going to have Oakland. Never say his last name right. Bomb for the Phillies. Lux for the Future Stars for the Dodgers. There's your Dodgers. Iglesias for the Reds. Cubs. Going to see Boat again. Correa for that is the Astros. Colorado. Cleveland for Red Hand. Matsara for the Sox and Orioles. Ray for Blue Jays. Do it for the fans. Do it for the cutouts. White Sox. Oh, man. Cracks me up. Cardinals going to see Miles Michaelis. And then Martinez for the Red Sox. Mets. Phillies going to see Nearest Harrison Bader for the Cardinals. DeStrange Gordon for the Seattle Mets. Going to see the silver here, silver parallel. Oh, there's the White Sox getting something good. Mets going to see the silver parallel here, the silver base, not numbered on the back. Still stinking cool. White Sox going to see a jersey relic here. Let me pull that down. There we go. Of Yohan Mansada. And that is going to be sleeved up because I can sleeve this one up. Not as thick. But very cool jersey relic right there. Player worn memorabilia, it says. So, player worn, congratulations. You've just received the 1986 Topps relic from 2021 Topps Baseball. So, there you go. 1986 jersey. Josh Donaldson's going to be the Twins third baseman right there. That is really stinking cool. I really like the throwbacks that they're doing here. All throwback backings as well. His first walk-off home run was 412 of 13 for Josh, third baseman Josh Donaldson. And then, how about a platinum player, Willie McCovey? That's going to be for the Giants. Another one of these wonderful 70s that we are seeing here. Of course, we don't want them to pour up or bend. We're just putting those in top loaders because of it. But you never know. If you had all of those, I bet those would be super awesome to see. Alrighty. Moving on, rest of the base cards real quick. Dodgers going to see Muncy again. Here's Brighton for the Yanks. Ademis for the Rays. Shoemaker for the Blue Jays. Tatis Jr., that's going to be San Diego. Olsen for the Athletics. Athletics going to have another turnaround right here. That's Manaev right there. The Minnesota Twins celebration. Colorado Rockies celebration. Brett Gardner. You got a base hit. Austin Meadows. You know, they don't show, other than things like this, they hardly ever show the actual contact of folks hitting the baseball. Just the edge of follow through. Astros. Kansas City is going to see Ian Kennedy again. Beaver for the Cleveland Hands up, masks up for the Dodgers. Then White Sox, Robert. And then Lindor, Francisco Lindor for Cleveland. Hernandez for Toronto. And then back to the Angels, Albert Pujols, who's retiring after this year. There you go. You got the 2020 card for him. And then Roberto Osuna for Houston. And then Mr. Blake Taylor for Houston. Cool. Two relics, two autos. You can get some more. It'd be awesome. Very, very cool. Remember, Monday we have the NASCAR pool. I know that there is a wrestling pool in the mix as well. Be involved in that. There's also Pokemon cards for sale as well. Some V boxes to be done. Make sure you get out there for those. And but yeah, get a part of that NASCAR break. There's still some drivers left out there on eBay, and you know, join in on the fun every Monday. NASCAR's kind of been the good thing. Oh, John, the Cannon Lester, there he is. Cubs, Marte for the Marlins, Stars, Channel Inner Boxers for Atlanta Braves. A playful bout of juniors. That's funny. Philly's going to get Workman, and then Dalbeck for Sox, Duffy for Kansas City, Joe Adele for the Angels, Nico Goodrum for Detroit, Marcelo Zuna back for the Atlanta Braves, Santander for Baltimore, Harvey for Baltimore, and then Mendick for Sox. Like the pose. Clevenger for San Diego. I would probably make some weird faces that make it like all crazy. Astros is get Bregman right there. Torres for Yanks. Twins for Josh Donaldson. Garcia for Milwaukee. Franco. A lot of different Kansas City players, so that's good to see. Dodgers getting a lot of hits for base cards as well. Luis Patino for San Diego, and then Drury for there. There's Oakland going to get a gold. Ooh, hold on. Getting some more cards. The gold, Liam Hendricks for Oakland Athletics. The gold card. And then a numbered to 2021. The Brad Hand Cleveland Indians. This is 1096 to 2021. I think they did that on purpose. Here it is. Numbered on the back. Awesome card. It is stamped numbered. I don't know what kind of value that brings, but it's interesting to say the least. So leave it up. Top loader it up. Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole. Going to be the Yanks. Right there. And then last but not least, the Matt Chapman Oakland Athletics silver insert. That is, it's not silver. It's the silver swoop right there. The swoosh. So there it is. Matt Chapman for Oakland. Oakland getting a lot of cards. Yankees. You see Chapman. There's Kane, Lorenzo Kane for Milwaukee. Daza for Colorado. Lewis for Mariners. Keep going for it. Yogi for the. I'm sorry, not Yogi. Stephen Voigt for the Arizona. Washington's going to see Turner. Alfaro for Marlins. San Diego's going to see Manny Machado. Juan Soto, Washington. Tigers in the team celebration there. Joshua Harrison for Washington. Marlin's going to see Urena. Anderson for Atlanta. And then David Dahl. Walk-off distance celebration. San Fran. Josh Bell for the Pirates. And then Doolittle for Washington. Tampa Bay is going to see a team celebration. Dab on the Milwaukee Brewers. Juan Soto. I have a cat, folks. And now that I've made things more air and I've gave him a bed, and he's not using his bed. And then Daniel Johnson's going to be the next card right there. Keep him off of everything that we have going on here. So, got a little cat bed that is down over here. But apparently, whenever I'm busy, he likes to be right in my lap. Alrighty, there's the rest of the cards. Goes off over to the side right here. Got 2 more packs, and then of course the 3 lovely things that are going on right there. Come on, man. Give us another good one. Another auto. Another relic would be good. Make everybody's day. Buck Farmer for Detroit. And Jimenez, White Sox. Baltimore. Atlanta. Let's see. Trying to say his name. I want to say his name, but I don't. Boston. Marcell Ozuna for Atlanta. It's going to be Houston Astros. Reds. Sox. Quintana for the Cubs. Goodwin for the Reds. Bauer for the Reds. The Reds getting a lot of cards too. Buster Posey. That's like the 3rd card we've seen of Buster, including one that's a relic. So very not relic, but a silver parallel. Very cool. And those around real quick. Adam Frazier for Pittsburgh. Morton for the Rays. Chapman for Oakland. Doria for Oakland. Minnesota is going to see a man right there. Lewis Brinson for Marlins. The silver double. That's an awesome card. It's a beautiful card. Gonzalez is going to see it. Oh, hold the phone. See something cool right here. Who had the Yanks? Drew K. Let's see if it's good. You know what? It's still a celebratory card. Derek Jeter, who's been retired. You know, Yankees card here. Had it upside down, so I wanted to make sure that it was still good. But we're still going to sleeve it up for you. That's the insert right there. How cool is that? Not numbered. Not autoed. Maybe worth something. Maybe it's a one of a kind. Jack Flaherty is going to be the next card for you. For the Cardinals. Topps Throwback 35s. Then we're going to see the Sandberg. Not numbered. Silver border frame. Right there for you. Topps 2000. Called the second base. Or not second base. He is the second baseman. Ryan Sandberg. Very cool for the Cubs. Awesome. 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 More cards. More cards. Reds. Mets for the Alonso. Guzman for the Rangers. Yadier Molina once again. Another Yadi for St. Louis. Turn these around real quick. Just because. Alrighty.
Rice Hoskins. Aaron Judge for the Yanks. How about Marwin Gonzalez for the Twins. Woodruff for Milwaukee. Cody Whitley again for the St. Louis. San Fran's going to see that guy. Swanson. And then Sheffield for Seattle. Baltimore. Or Toronto, now Baltimore. Then Houston. Tampa Bay. Short print, Drew K. Yes, sir. Jeter's a short print. It's right there. I've got him off to the side. Very cool. Get up, stars, celebrate. That's what Drew K says. It was a short print. Max Scherzer for a Washington. Dodgers team celebration. Garrett Richards for San Diego. Thanks for chatting it up out there. Let me know. Grum, I know a few things, and then of course I've got Austin telling me if anything pops up that's really stinking cool. But also, if you guys know something about a card that I don't know, I am all about it. I know centering. I know how to look at a card and tell you, kind of more of a grade standpoint. But the history of some of these cards, being out of the loop for so long. I mean, I've got an entire 91, an 88 and 91 series. One's Donruss, one's Topps down there. And that was the last time that I collected cards. Now I'm into opening them and looking at them. All right, last pack. Here we are for the last regular base pack. We're going to jump right into this, and then we'll get into the last three exclusives. So good luck to everybody out there on the rest of it. And Yank's going to be Albert Abreu. There you go. There is Detroit, Colorado. Bowers back at it. Sox. Goes back around. Baltimore. Freeman. Verlander. Yanks. Garcia again. Baltimore. White Sox. Galvis with the Reds. Jones for Detroit. Future Stars have done with Mariners. There's the Twins. Buster Posey back at it again. Lots of Buster Posey in this one. Frazier. Tampa Bay. Chapman for Oakland. Soria for Oakland. Dobnak for the Twins. White Sox getting Madrigal. There it is. Sleeved up, ready to go. Cleveland getting Francisco Lindor. Aaron Judge. Topps through the years. Insert. Big old Topps 2020 through the years. We got two autos. We got our two relics. We got the two awesome packs that are going to be back here. Take a look and see what those are in just a moment. Baltimore. More Baltimore. Aguilar for the Marlins. Twins. Philly's going to get another Bryce Harper. Kirby Yates. Reds. Alonso for the Mets. Guzman for the Texans. Astros. Kennedy for Kansas City. Bieber for Cleveland. Dodgers. Machado for San Diego. Soto. Detroit. Arizona. World Series Mookie Betts. Seth Lugo for the Mets. Texans, or Texas Rangers. I'm thinking football right now. I'm so over football. The Odor for the Rangers. There you go. Flores for San Fran, and then Snell for the Rays. But I am a big, 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 big fan of everything nostalgic, including the opportunity to own and have your own baseball cards as we keep these straight. Floors nice and lush. You never know when the facility is going to do it. All right, so we are going to open up the 1951 Topps Major League All-Stars box loader. And we're going to do that back here. We don't want to tear the actual package that way. Maybe. Actually, I think we're going to have to tear the actual package. Let's do this. Trying to be very gentle with it, folks. It is a long card. There it is. Jacob deGrom, New York Mets All-Star. Quarterback from the 1951 style cards they had. The box loader. There it is. Very cool. All right, Hobby Box exclusives. Two of them right here. So we're going to take and get these open for you. And that'll be the end of this one. So, man. What's that? Yep. For sure. All right. There it is. Topps Home Run Challenge. We get Mariners Griffey. Holy goodness. These are all the very, very stinking cool. All right. You're going to get these. These are going to go in sleeves, and we'll put them in top loaders as well. I'll do those after the fact. Ken Griffey Jr. Mariners 35 coming at you with the refracted. Then we're going to have the Frank Thomas 35 White Sox refracted. These are Hobby Box exclusives. Greg Maddux right there as well. Bang. Frank Thomas is super awesome. See his commercials now, right? Nick Madrigal right there. 35 refractive exclusive. Then moving on. The next one, Hobby Box exclusive. Some more of those White Sox. Awesome. About Leody Taveras for the Rangers. Who is that? I'm trying to. They're slipping. Show Tani for the Rangers. Or not for the Rangers, for the Angels. Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Austin Meadows is going to be the last card for you right there. And that is all she wrote for refracted in these packs and these packs alone. All right. Recap kind of some of the bigger cards that we have. Actually, we'll go through all of the big ones, the base cards. Of course, you guys are going to get your base cards. They're going to come to you as well. Not a top 3 hit kind of thing. Keep that in mind. Pulling them out for you. Got a ton of cards here, folks. Big break. The big break. A lot of fun, though. I dig it. So keep me doing it. Keep getting out there and buying more spots. Keep me doing this because I think it's a lot of fun. The Derek Jeter short print. Good to know about that. I'm glad to learn about that. Thank you, Mr. K. All these. Lots of stuff. So the inserts, probably not as important as some of you might think, but I think they're awesome. So the Donaldson, we do have the Silver 70 series of Jimenez right there. The one of the relics, the Yohan Moncada for the White Sox. That's going to be awesome. It's a jersey relic right there. Very stinking cool. 2 of these 70s Platinum Series players. One for Willie McCovey, the first baseman. He is going to be, we're keeping him in a top loader because those things are very flimsy. Matt Chapman's going to be that limited run silver swoop. So he's going to be kind of one of those limited, like the Derek Jeter kind of thing. Garrett Cole for the Yanks. He's going to be the throwback on the White Sox. The Gold Series not numbered Athletics for Hendricks. The numbered to 2021 Brad Hand, pitcher for the Cleveland baseball team. Throw that down there. Ryan Sandberg as well. It's going to be the Topps 2000 series card. Very cool. Jack Flaherty is going to be one of the throwbacks. Then we do have the Derek Jeter limited run. And because it's a limited run and you gave me a little feedback, let's just throw that in the top order for you, just in case. Just in case, my friend. Oh, let's see. Oh, Gonzalez, not numbered Silver Series. Very nice card. The Johnny Bench is going to be the next one. That is the throwback. Very cool about the Johnny Bench card. Blue, green, orange, red, purple, gray, or black could be found at the bottom of the 1955 or 1965 Topps cards, which featured the team name on the pennant right there. So very cool. Very good little run. Ketel Marte is going to be the insert. Another Silver Series, Wilson Ramos. Then the number to 70, Nelson Cruz for the Minnesota Twins. That's going to be 48 of 70. Very stinking awesome card right there. The Stars in Service, which I absolutely love that they did that. Xander Bogaerts right there. I wanted to look at the other one. Buster Posey, Silver Series. The on-card auto of Juan Soto for the Nationals. So that's going to be an awesome card. Congratulations. You just received an autographed card. That's what it says. Wink, wink. There you go. The coolest one that I think, other than, of course, the auto, this one right here is stinking cool. This is a patch MLB Spring Training relic for Bo Bichette right there. So really awesome. Full patch. Sometimes you see quarter, but yeah, you received a Spring Training cap patch. Oh, it's from the cap, from his baseball cap. Even tells you where it's from. Very cool. So that's going to be one of the big hits right there. Very nice to see. Colin Moran and it's going to be the Gold Series again. Jackie Robinson throwback 70 top series. I love this card. It's absolutely amazing to see. Ken Griffey Jr. is going to be one of the throwbacks. And Stars in Service again. One more of those. That's going to be Clayton Kershaw. Didn't know that. Andrew McCutcheon for the Phillies. He's been around a few different teams since that one right there. The Byron Buxton's going to be the Silver Series. Another Gold Series of Shane Bieber. Orioles Brooks Robinson is going to be the 35 throwback right there. Yadier Molina is going to see a print auto special insert for this guy. The flagship. This is called a flagship product right there for Yadier Molina. Let me throw that right there so you can see it. There we go. So Fernando Tatis. This is a for the challenge to choose the game date. You think this player would hit a home run, and if he does, you will win a prize. That's what this is, Fernando Tatis. So that's going to come to you as well. So very cool. I dig that. I dig the promotional kind of stuff like that. Nick Madrigal right there, silver insert. The Francisco Lindor, the sticker auto of Sean Murphy. There it is. The other 70 cutout, Pedro Martinez for Boston. Keston Hiura for the Brewers. Another good run. Aaron Judge tops through the years. We saw that one earlier, and just a moment ago. Future Star Silver Series. Gretterall right there for the Dodgers. And then, of course, all of the Meadows, Mookie Betts, Otani, Tavares, Madrigal, Maddox, Frank Thomas, Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners. Refracted. Very, very cool. Very nice little set of cards here. And I'm thoroughly happy with the top series. A couple of good autos. Definitely a good patch, which you don't get to see very often. And all of it will be shipped off to you. We'll get everything ready to go. Get it all packaged up. It'll come to you in team bags, and we'll get them out to you. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure that you keep in mind that we're going to be doing more this week. Monday, NASCAR break. Go out there, look for it. Maximus Sports Cards on eBay. You'll be able to see that chance for some more autos, some more relics, some good stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully you have a great afternoon, good evening, and we're going to be doing some iRacing here pretty soon. And hopefully your team hit, and if it did, congratulations. If it didn't, well, I think there's a precautionary thing in there. So hope you're having a great day. And I'm gonna start getting this put together. It's good. I like it. It was a lot of fun. We're gonna open more. We're gonna do some more. Make sure you get out there and keep checking with MaximusSportsCards.com and anything that's posted out there. We want to make sure that you get the opportunity to be a part of this. First tops break for us. Hopefully I did all right for you. Make sure you give us a like and follow out there. I would appreciate that. And give a thumbs up on here. Just so that way we can be a little bit more, we're trying to build this so that way we can be able to offer more. So, Christian, thank you very much. Good to see you. Thank you, Allison. I appreciate you. You guys are absolutely amazing. And just come back and do it again. We're going to do it again. It's going to be a lot of fun. Appreciate you. Have a good afternoon. If you're looking for fast, reliable, and trusted auto transportation, look no further than Blackhorse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Blackhorse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Blackhorse Auto Transport or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over your Signature Esports, and it's a pleasure to have you here live once again for the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series, brought to you by, of course, the Paralyzed Veterans of America Central Florida chapter. Make sure that you do me some justice for them and go find a way to donate to those guys. Absolute great organization. Paralyzed Veterans of America or the Central Florida chapter, PVACF.org. You can find them on Facebook, too. Give them a like and follow. This is the Blackhorse Auto Transport Sonoma 126. 50 laps to be run here, and it is already shaken up. They are finishing up practice, getting themselves used to the track, and definitely going to be a big factor here for the playoffs. Contention is in the race today. Do we have a repeat winner, or do we have somebody new coming in as you see it standing there? The fastest time by TJ Burska, 137.94 so far. And then Klinger in the number 17, driving the Blackhorse Auto Transport Chevy Camaro ZL1. He's going to be there as well, trying to battle and show that he is the road course king. Who's going to be the first road course winner here in the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series, as they are running through the last 60 seconds of practice as we speak. I hope you're having a fantastic evening, and I hope that everybody out there is enjoying it. Put a little message out there on Facebook. It's a great day to race. Make sure you leave some stars or donate to the channel. Go to paypal.me/JaysSigPhoto, JaysSigPhoto. That is how you can donate to it. Signature Media, Signature Esports. It's my PayPal. That's what we do. Everything you do helps support the stream. You can also go to signatureesports.com, click the shop button, and go through all the Signature Esports gear. Get you some fill-up gear. Get some stuff. Just get some stuff. Anyway, Sonoma Raceway, Blackhorse Auto Transport, all in the grand scheme of things. Starting grid, Belt had the fastest lap time in the qualifying that they had on Wednesday. TJ Burska is going to be your outside pole sitter here. AJ Green's going to be there in row number 2 with Josh Klinger to his outside on the start. The Blackhorse Auto Transport, number 17 there. DLJ coming up from the Truck Series. He's going to run the 65 here inside row number 3 with Joseph Smith to the outside, the number 42 in the field. Up front, Motorsports, Austin Bloom, 24 in that Chevy Camaro ZL1. He's going to be there with Colin Forster, teammate, there in the outside row. Kevin Delia, Oceanside Cleaner driver, the number 53, is going to be there with Wesley Strait in the 98 in that situation they have going on road number 5. Matt Roberts and Brandon Banks are going to be there in row number 6. Moving on down the starting grid, so we do see things fit. Drew Neubauer is going to be there in the number 46 with Eddie Hawks, part of the PVACF. Hawks Simworks, he is going to be rocking and rolling in the number 45. I do welcome back the number 45. He was off on vacation and having some fun. Drew Neubauer, Chris Roberge. Drew Neubauer there, and he's going to be there with Eddie Hawks. Chris Roberge is going to be starting 15th inside row number 8 with Jake Elrod, the number 14. Lawson Peel, greatest qualifying effort that he said he had. Ken MacArthur had the same situation. They're going to be there in row number 10. Row number 11 is going to be Ryan Dublé and Curtis Kelly. Bradley Dunson bringing up the rear of the field in 23rd position. It's about to be interesting for darn sure. Race info for you. A lot of turns, 2.47 miles, track temperature 93 degrees, air temperature 70 degrees, 48% humidity, cloudy skies, so it's going to be fast, fast, fast. 5-mile-an-hour wind. PVACF, and of course, Maximum Sports Cards, our Sounds of iRacing sponsor. They are getting ready to go green here in just a moment. I did bring up a track map because I want to know how it is. Safety cars leading them around. They're around, somewhere around turn number 9 right now. And we'll go through the turns as it sets. Lots of dog legs. Lots of things to be looking at when it comes to what we have going on here. Chat it up out there. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. Pace car is going to dive off. They're going to come around turn 11, which is the final turn, which is a big old hairpin horseshoe. And then turn 12 is going to be right there. So the final turn, a little left-hander. And Belt's going to get the green. They're going to go green, green, green all the way through front stretch. Flag man's gone. Turn 1. Everybody in it. Everybody getting loose, too. The uphill climb, 164 feet of elevation changes for the drivers that they're going to go through up and down all these hills. And they are holding on to it. I don't envy them at all. Turn 2 was the right-hander. Turn 3 and 4. There is turn. This is the NASCAR turn right here. Turn 5 all the way around. Turn 6 is going to be kind of this little left-hander. Then they're going to have it's the downhill left-hander, and then they're going to have another horseshoe coming around here as they get into the grand scheme of things. Man, oh man, what fun it's going to be for these drivers. Belt, Bursk, Belt, one of the drivers that we've looked at several times in the Road Series, Signature eNASCAR Road Series. So you're seeing the product of that, able to drive this track very nicely. TJ Bursk there in second place, not far off. Dale Lekas in third as they're continuing to move forward. AJ Green, he's in fourth, off one position from where he started. Josh Klinger as well. Dale Lekas Jr. up 2 spots, heavy braking into the hairpin horseshoe right there. Then last but not least, the little left-hander brings them back to the front stretch. Matt Belt out front by 1.3 seconds. And 80% fuel that'll put them pitting right about lap 20-ish, 18 to 20-ish. They're going to be ready to go. Hope you're having a fantastic evening out there. The battles are going to be fierce. Tire wear is going to be a big, giant factor here. It's going to be an interesting day. Beautiful little course they have going on here. I like Sonoma. I remember driving Sonoma in the good old, what was it called? NASCAR heat back in the day. Joseph Smith overtakes Josh Klinger for 5th place, so we're looking for a top 5, but Klinger's going to be right there on his tail. There's some heavy action going on right here from 4th on back. AJ Green's right there trying to get back to the race leader. Long race, 50 laps doesn't seem like a lot, but it is still 126 miles. It's still a long race for these drivers. And into the turns they're going to be. Only one driver went off track. 2 drivers went off track. We're going to take a look right here. Here's what happened. Like Bradley Dunson went off track right there. Eases back on the track just a little bit. Comes back around, gets back in the mix.
Not bad. Eddie Hawks, I believe, he said he went off track. Where did he go off track? This was early on. It was around. He does in the same spot that Mr. Dunson does, but
it's back on there nice and clean. Back to live conditions.
Here's Mr. Dunson driving the Dunkin' Donuts, and I forgot to send him his numbers. We have numbers for that driver. Right in front of him, he's tracking down Ryan Dixon, who's in 20th spot. Mr. Dublé, he is up there. There is Mr. Brian Dublé, goes off track. Man, oh man, come on, Brian, get back out there. That car's fine, I promise you. Big L Rod, Chris Bates going around him. No damage, just a little bit off track. Got to get himself back in the mix. Matt Belt 1.3 seconds off of TJ Bursk. And 1.3 seconds is not that far. It's all about taking your turns the right way. DLJ not far off as well. Looks like AJ Green is going to let the 42 go by, but they're back and forth battle. This is for third. Woo, a little into each other. Joseph Smith gets into the 48. Just a little side damage maybe there. Holding on to it. Right rear damage. Hopefully that tire holds up for the number 48 of AJ Green. Josh Klinger trying to find a way around these drivers now. There is the Blackhorse Auto Transport driver. This is inside that horseshoe. 42 clears the 48. 17 trying to clear him as well. Through the gears they go. Front stretch. He's going to have turn one. Up into the uphill of turn two. 48's there. He's going to make the clear. Down in a few gears. There goes Klinger. And right behind him, Upfront Motorsports, number 24. A little off track for that driver. Not Klinger, but the 48. So Klinger clears the 48 into the hairpin. They go turn number 5 down the stretch. Big battle for these guys. This is 5, 6, 7, and 8. And they are all relative to each other. Joseph Smith, the 42. Moves himself up into 4th. He started 6th. He's trying to track down Dale Deakins Jr., DLJ right there. 3.5 seconds off those two drivers that you see, Matt Belt and TJ Bursk. Let's go, Austin. The YouTube link is from a driver's view. I'm not sure, Ronnie. Couldn't be. Ronnie, I don't have a clue. Really don't have a clue. Someone might have put a link in there from a driver's point of view. Quite possible. Kelly Bloom out there cheering on this guy right where he started. 7th place, the 24. Right there has AJ Green in his sights. I believe the Front Motorsports teammates. All three of them right there inside the top 10, trying to hold on to it. Josh Klinger trying to keep the pace, trying to slowly earn his way. Matt Belt, last time by 138.11. TJ Bursk closing the gap. 137.80. So that. Oh, one of the drivers is streaming. That's perfect. One of these days, we're going to get to it where I'm going to be showing not only this point of view, but the driver's point of view. It just takes a little bit. But it takes a lot of funding. It takes a lot of money to do it. So that's kind of what we're doing here. It would be awesome to have a split screen to be able to do that. But I realize that I have to double down my investment into iRacing. And so we have the money to do it, but we've got to be able to replace the money, if that makes sense. So that's why we encourage folks to send stars, to donate when they can, and sponsor races. We want to put your name out there. That's more important. We want you guys to sponsor races out there. If you want it to be the Ronnie Forrester Daytona, 200, well then, there you go. Matt Belt, TJ Bursk. That's the drive off right now for these fine folks. There's that hairpin we were talking about. Long look at it. You see them right there. These guys are pretty much pulling away from it. Belt, Bursk trying to take over that. This guy's really holding on. Matt Belt enjoys some road course driving for darn sure. Joseph Smith, the next closest driver to them in the mix. He gained a little bit of time right there. Number 42, driving the Ford through the track. He is roughly about 7.5 seconds off the race leader. It should be up there. It says I'm live. It says I've got 18 viewers, something like 8 to 18. I don't know. The numbers all messed up for me. Joseph Smith tracking him down. Josh Klinger back to fourth. And he is trying to find himself a little bit of extra breathing room. But the 24 of Austin Bloom is really starting to apply the pressure. How long is too long to hold on to it? What's up, Mr. Barkley? Good to see you, my friend. Mr. Justin Barkley. Tell you what, Mr. Barkley, it might be a little bit later, but I might get on and play some Phasmophobia tonight for all of this is done. So I can get some gaming in, get some streaming and chat with everybody. We did our card pulls. We do all of this, and it's just a lot of fun. I dig it. Thank you to everybody out there on Twitch hosting the stream. Appreciate you very much. Thank you to everybody out there on Facebook. We love you. We appreciate you. Make sure you share it out there. 17. Trying to get clear of the 24. Oh, those guys get into each other just a little bit. Brian Dixon looks like he went off track lap 6. See what happened right here. It's around the corner. This is the turn 1. Turn 2. Off track. Yeah, that's that off track. Trying to get back on. Giving some room. Getting some patience. And Curtis Kelly went off track. Yeah, it was a heck of an off track. Into the wall just a little bit right there, a little right side. Eddie Hawks going around. Very nice. Nice and clean, nice and clear. It was labeled as MLB Top Series. Well, we will have to fix that. Actually, we probably should fix that right now. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to my YouTube, and we are going to fix that. I don't know why it says that. It shouldn't say that. All right, let's go back to live conditions as Matt Belt and TJ Bursk are within the same relative as what they were. Kevin Delia going off track just a little bit right there as we are seeing some good things happen. Thank you to everybody out there for giving us a like and follow on Facebook. I appreciate that more than you know. I don't know what is going on with that. So we will, with our YouTube studio, we will change the description because that right there is not supposed to be that. Crazy. It's crazy how that stuff happens sometimes. We will get all that worked out. Matt Belt, TJ Bursk, in and out, closing the distance or trying to close the distance. As you see it right there. You a boomer, technology confuses you. That's okay. Now, you know what? I tell you, that right. So I use a restreaming software, which I absolutely just love, and we try our best to, go here. I wanted to take that to the. Here we go. We're gonna edit. That's what I wanted. I wanted to edit the video. Here we go. We're going to save the changes. There it is. Add this to our Cup Series stuff. Let it save. There it is. There it is. It should be, if you hit refresh, it might have fixed itself. Just so you know. So hopefully that's working. There it is. Well, of course, now the 1 has a space in it. Come on, man. All right. we're back at it. Thank you very much for letting me know that, because occasionally I can't see that stuff. I don't see it until after the fact. All right, Belt and Bursk, 10 seconds out over the rest of the field, but these guys are heating it up right here. You saw Josh Klinger and Austin Bloom. They swap positions. Klinger back to 5th. Joseph Smith to 3rd, now being tracked down by Austin Bloom. DLJ trying to track back down. DLJ was in 3rd. He's trying to track down Josh Klinger now. As you see them running forward. There is the number 9 of Colin Forster. AJ Green falling off track just a little bit. He was up to 3rd as well. Now back to 8th. Matt Roberts coming in the picture. Starting to figure some things out. Lawson Peel has come through the field. He started 19th and now is 10th. So he's had a lot of ground to make up. Fastest lap for that guy, 1:44.6. But his last lap time was that of comparable to the race leader. Austin Bloom is there as well. TJ Burst trying to track him down. He's trying to make it work. And that is pretty much where they are rolling. How long can Matt Belt hold on to the lead? They are 9 laps in. Ooh, slides the tires just a little bit there, getting around the corner. The 92 of Matt Belt able to get back into the gas just a little bit quicker right there. 94 right on the tail, and I mean right on the tail of that driver. Thank you to YouTube. Appreciate you very much. Thank you to Twitch. Thank you to Facebook. I appreciate you very much for what you're doing. And speaking of which, while you're out there, go get us a follow on Facebook. The followers that we have, the more that we can do, and we would appreciate all of that. And then, of course, likewise, Twitch.tv/Signature Esports. Do it. You know you want to. Lap 10. No cautions during this race. This is going to be the localized cautions only, unless 5 or more drivers are collected, then we'll throw it. But should be a pretty pedestrian race as far as racing goes. Just laps. Lots of laps they're going to be running. And this battle is just absolutely insane. Here is our normal caution sponsor, though. I'm going to go ahead and play it. There it is. I want you to go and follow her on Instagram. She puts in Facebook. Oh, come on, Burst. Got loose. Absolutely amazing glasswork, hand-blown glass trinkets and whatnot. She does some phenomenal work. So go and check her out and go and follow her because she is absolutely amazing. Thank you to everybody doing what you do. Introducing different things to different people. Matt Belt out front. We've got card folks that tune in. We've got iRacing folks that tune into card stuff. NASCAR pool Monday. It's going to be awesome. Tomorrow we've got a charity race that we're going to be doing. The March of Dimes charity race, and that is through Lone Star Racing. Those guys are throwing on an enduro race, which is basically, imagine a demolition derby on dirt without damage. That's pretty much what it is. It's awesome. And we're going to be doing that tomorrow evening, after we do the Joe Sixpack Racing Charlotte Roval, which is going to be tomorrow afternoon, roughly about 4:20 Eastern. We're going to be doing that then. And then, yeah, Austin Bloom. There, he just moved up another spot. He got around Joseph Smith. Rolling. He is rolling through him. There is Joseph Smith, 1700 I rating for the Road Series, A-class driver. So no doubt the guys that have the experience are going to be there. Josh Klinger in the mix. Matt Belt and TJ Bursk pretty much, letting the field do what they want behind him. Be the relative as they continue to go forward. Lap traffic is going to start to come into play, though, because Jake Elrod, who's in 22nd place right now, is 1 minute 25 seconds off the race leader. Last lap's about 1:38, so that's the distance that you're going to be seeing here. It's like Dunson straight went off track. No contact was made, I don't think. Let's take a look. One of Alabama's finest coming in. Ooh, sliding. He just slid off track. He drifted around the dirt bend, got himself turned back around. There's Ken MacArthur coming in. Man! What happened to Ken MacArthur? Said he crashed. He didn't crash. Where did he crash? He just got hard on the brakes. Oh, he got hard on the brakes. That's what happened. That's all it was. It was right after that happened. Matt Belt out front over TJ Bursk 173. And Bursk getting some better corners than others. Bloom trying to close the distance. Last lap for him 149.1. So that's better than the race leader, who put in a 141.28. Bursk better than the leader as well. Josh Klinger trying to hold on to it. DLJ closed the distance a little bit too. So these guys trying to figure a few things out. Lawson Peel up 10 spots. Trucking his way to the front, 141.35. Not quite what the race leaders are doing, but maybe pit stops might come into play and might do something for these drivers. Lap 13 of 50. Lawson missed last week, but no doubt still in contention with the points. Got a win in, so he was guaranteed to the playoffs as long as he fulfills the 80% commitment that we talk about with the season. But what we're gonna do? Drive along with him a little bit. Look at that. Gonna make you nauseous. Lawson Peel into the turns. Really good about going left. Gaining some ground here. Coming around. Turning back into the corner. There's the Turtles. It's an 8, 7, 8, 8A, and then 9. And then turn 10, right-hander right here. Then you're going to see turn 11 up here, a little bit off track for Lawson Peel. Turn 11 is this hairpin turn. Right about here. Getting it. Lawson Peel trying to get to AJ Green and Smith in front of him. Get out there and just run your laps. Matt Belt's nose looks like this. He's 2.5 seconds out in front. Now has some lap traffic. There's Jake Elrod, who's starting to see him come into play. Running, lap 14. We're going to start seeing some of the 14 staying high. Making way for the race leader. Can't flash his lights at him, but yeah, it does happen. Hard to judge those turns, but I tell you what, at times it's just fun. We'll be back again next week with the rest of the series, the Truck, Xfinity, and Cup Series back at it again. You'll see that have a lot of fun. And I gotta see where we're at next week. I don't even know where we're at next week. Can you believe that?
probably should know where we're at next week. You know, it would make sense.
Here's the front stretch where all the pit boxes are.
Take a look and see where we're at next week. So Sonoma this week, we're at Pocono next week. Pocono is going to be a lot of fun. The Tricky Triangle for the Cup Series and Xfinity Series and I believe the Truck Series, all of them. Pocono. Yeah. Alrighty.
Race leader Matt Belt. Qualified on the pole.
Still running right where he started.
Austin Bloom in third. Trying to make up any ground that he can.
And did so on TJ Burst that last lap. We're going to take a look at the last 5 lap times.
It is right there. Austin Bloom closing the distance ever so slightly each lap. Lap 12, not a great lap for him, but a better lap
than to be expected.
TJ losing ground to Matt Belt. About a second a lap. Needs a little bit more oomph into it.
And no doubt we'll try to get it. TJ Bursk
still holding on to it. Austin Bloom, Josh Klinger, pretty much right there neck and neck, but Bloom pulling away just a little bit more each corner. We're going to see how that's going to work. Josh Klinger won at Bristol, and so it has guaranteed his spot into the playoffs. Went all the way to the round of 4 last season, technically the round of 5, and has definitely had some fun. Laughing Louie, thank you for the follow out there. I appreciate you very much on Twitch. Klinger closing the distance just a little bit more on that lap. We're going to see how this is going to work for Austin Bloom. See the lap time as they come across the stripe. Klinger half a second off it. It's what it's showing. But a half a second looks like a whole lot less than what it is here. 3 and 4 being some fun little dog legs here. Downhill, turn 5.
And I think the numbers are different on the map they gave me.
6 right there. 7 to the left.
It is downhill to the left right there. I believe that might still be considered 7. There is
8 and 8A. Right there. 9, 10,
so 11 is up here. This is turn 11. You know, the track map they gave me is just off.
12, a little bit to the stain right here. There's 12 to the left, to the right. And 13 is going to be this one, then 14. So 14 turns on this track, not 12.
Kind of awesome.
Appreciate it. People like watching on YouTube because of the capabilities to have YouTube TV, so that's awesome. All right, Klinger got a lot more company behind him. He's got DLJ, and he's got the 48 of AJ Green there. DLJ right along with him for just a moment. Climbs the hill right behind Josh Klinger for 5th place. Lap 17 with the 17 in front of him. Nearly getting those brakes. Klinger gets ahead full of steam. Here's what Matt Belt's doing.
He's coming into that double turn right there. 8 and 8A.
There's 9. There's 10. There's 11.
12. Like that. I don't know.
We're just going to say that's what it is.
Johnson guy said he got stuck. See what happened. Mr. Dunson comes around. Oh, Nilly. Oh, he got stuck. Can't back that one out. Not those high horsepowers. No, sir. Eddie Hotch right here. Coming around, said he crashed. I think he probably, I don't know if he just braked. See what happened. Coming up to the hill. Oh, he did. He braked. Just good accident avoidance from the 88 right there. There's Bates. That he had an abrupt stop. Let's see what happened. Cars are tough to handle. 10, 10, 10. Brake, brake, brake. Heavy into the brakes. Heavy in the brakes. Yeah, that's it. Heavy in the brakes. Curtis Kelly as well. Curtis Kelly in the mix. Coming up to this hard right-hander. The double turn right here. Whoop. 71. Ooh, got a little bit loose. I had to stop, straighten it up, back it up a little bit. There it is. All right. That's exciting. All right. Empty the lap times off. Go, Austin, go, says Tammy out there. Good to see you, Tammy. Mr. Dunson, good to see you. Enjoying yourself. Matt Belt has Ken MacArthur behind him now. Put Ken MacArthur a lap down, but don't count him out yet. Don't count any of these drivers out yet. Belt, Burst, Bloom, Klinger, DLJ in fourth. Or in fifth, I'm sorry. Drivers are still holding on to it. Austin Bloom right there. He is starting to track down TJ Burst, but by a lot. Matt Belt, 2 seconds off the pace last time by. Maybe lap traffic there. TJ Burst trying to go around a few people, but he's catching up a little bit there. Seeing some different strategies here. Lap traffic coming into play. That's going to be a big factor when it comes to corner entrance and exit, especially whenever you're trying to go around somebody. And they're there to run their race. Road course. Come on, man. Says Tony Kivet. 94. Going to be there. We'll try to get to the inside of the 97. 97 is going to run pretty darn clean. And we'll see TJ try to make some moves right here. He's going to do so. 97 gives up the line to him. Nice job. And right here, 24 trying to track down Matt Belt, who's already into the horseshoe, that big old horseshoe right there. And going to clear a nice little time right there, 141.41, 141.83 from TJ. Austin Bloom in third, his last lap time. This came by 141.95. I'm sorry, 143.12. That just updated. Apologies about that. This, how it goes. Josh Klinger, last lap, 143.19. We'll see how that updates. DLJ having a battle back here. Get around some lap traffic himself. Brian Dublé, Drinker Bros Racing number 5. Buddy, did you get a shot? Did she give you a shot already? Come on. Come on, man. Let's go. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for all the fun. Thank you for all the follows out there. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for making our YouTube channel grow and our Facebook game streams grow. Like I said, I will probably end up streaming a little bit later tonight. A little bit more, maybe play some ghost hunting, play some Phasmophobia.
I'm going to get back into, since Cyberpunk has fixed a lot of the bugs. I haven't played Cyberpunk since the last stream that I did. I want to get back in there, and I want to finish the story and the campaign and get some good things going. I've tried my best to not watch anybody else's streams on that unless, of course, they are part of our Signature Esports group, our Facebook Live group, the Signature Esports Live, and I watch their streams. But I watch, most of them are doing some other things. That last time by, felt a little bit faster, 0.7 of a second faster to be exact, on TJ Bursk. But TJ, he's not going to give up. You're not going to see that happen. Pit stops are going to be a big factor here. Are they going to be able to get into pit road cleanly? And what is going to happen there? Let us find out. It's the straight coming around the 98. He's trying to get back and catch this guy, Bradley Dunson. There's Alabama's finest. That's some donuts. 3. Trying to go around. It's Lawson Peel, biggest mover of the race. 12 positions. Had to figure this track out. He's got AJ Green to the front. He's getting it, man. He ran a faster lap that time than TJ Bursk. So if anything, he's catching the people in front of him, all except for Austin Bloom. Austin Bloom ran one of the fastest lap times, 33 of Brian Dixon there. Team SE having some fun. 24 is going to be there. A little blank from the 33. Not a big deal. The gap is shrinking, though. Is relative to Matt Belt. He is closing it. Now it's increasing just a little bit. He's figuring some stuff out. He is sliding that car around. Get it. Matt Belt holding on. If you follow me out there on Twitch, I do go back and I follow everybody that follows me. A little bit loose from Matt Belt right there. So keep that in mind, because I like to see what everybody's doing. Yeah, that's kind of the way things work. I occasionally get out there and throw some money your way. That works too. Yeah, no. Like all good gamers should do. We are more in up to have some fun. We're about halfway through this race, and I tell you what, it's clean. What else can you ask? It's clean. Belt holding on to the lead by 5.8 seconds right now. Bursk is closing the distance there just a little bit. And we're going to see if he can cut any more corners here in a good way, to try to get himself into the rear draft of that car. Bloom, 18 seconds off the race leader. Ran a faster lap than TJ Bursk ahead of him. Josh Klinger, 143.8 on the last lap. Trying to get around some of this lap traffic himself. In fourth comfortably, but he has DLJ not far off. So these guys are that's where they're gonna be. AJ Green's got Lawson Peel. There's gonna be a pass for 6th. If Lawson has anything to say about it, like fireball, man, let's go. AJ Green, the 48, driving the lows. Number 48. Which now belongs to Mr. William Byron. Not William Byron. Man, oh man. Belongs to... I used to drive the 88. I was a fan for a moment. I'm terrible. Terrible, folks. Now, Byron still drives the 24. Different kind of line from the drivers. There's a look from rear bumper of the 48. Get into the turn. That's closing the distance ever so lightly. A little bit each lap. Right there. right on the brakes. You see how the nose, and you can watch it from the 3, you see how the nose squats on these cars when they brake. This is right along with just drags that front splitter on the ground. I kind of wish that fit, you know, they're working on other physics of the simulator. I wish that physics would be part of it, because it would be cool to see the actual grinding off of the front splitter. That would be super awesome to see. Because then I'd be like, look at that. Look at that. You know, they turn left and they turn right. And they hit the turtles, the splitter comes and chips off. That'd be awesome. I know that would take a lot, but it would still be cool. Boston Peel up to 6th from 19th. He is tracking down this guy right here, DLJ, 65. Holding on for dear life. The difference in lap times from the beginning to the end, or to this point right here, Matt Belt, his last lap time was a 1:41.5. His best lap time, a 1:38.11. TJ Burke's best lap time, 1:37.80. His last lap time, 1:42.67. So the tire fall off on this is atrocious. Curves and straightaways a big factor. Belt out by 9 seconds. Pit stops have not happened yet. Jelly out there. Good to see ya. Go Austin. Mr. Bloom still in 3rd. He's tracking down TJ, so that second place might be up for grabs here very, very quickly, very shortly. We'll see how that's going to work. Who's going to come to pit road first? Are they going to be... I mean, they're completing lap 25 right now. At least another lap, I would assume, and then you have to start thinking about it. 2.24 miles. It's gonna be touchy. We're gonna see. Well, we might see. Thank you for. I think Joe's out there. Joe, did you share my stream? I love you. You are amazing. Road course racing. You are amazing. I love you, dear. My PhilHab group. Love that lady. Sold a ton of shirts for her as well. SignatureEsports.com shop. PhilHab gear. Go for it. Matt Belt, 9.2 seconds. Austin Bloom in 3rd. Let's take a look at the last 5 lap times. Pete, good to see you. 9 p.m. Saturday there. Man. Pete, good to see you, man. Good to see you. It's late, and so it's... Well, it's 8:16 my time on Saturday. Pete, good to see you, man. Good to see you. We're looking at the last 5 lap times right there. Bloom closing the distance. M22 wasn't the best lap for him, but 23 and 24 really striking a big difference. Pit lane getting busy. Matt Belt on pit road. TJ Bursk on pit road as well. So the pole sitter comes to pit road. TJ Bursk. Excuse me, Austin Bloom. Josh Klinger looks like he's going to go another lap. Try to do something with that. Gain some of that time back that he had from Matt Belt, who is now in 2nd place. TJ Bursk in 3rd now as they make some changes. Austin Bloom's going to be there as well. So Klinger, something in his bag right there. He's going to run through the gears and maybe find himself in a better situation as they roll through. Klinger missed pit road. Maybe he didn't. There's Matt Belt trying to track him down, though. His fresh tires are there. Daryl, it is a fun track. Daryl, you could have ran this one. Daryl, I fully hope that you're going to run Watkins Glen for me. Just saying. You could do that. I know you could do that. Daryl, I love you. Good to see you, my friend. Mr. Paget is out there. They're racing the most famous Australian, according to me. You know. That's what I like to see. Klinger holding on for dear life. Belt tracking him down. Coming around the S-curves into the final horseshoe. And Klinger is coming to pit road now. Maybe an opportunity to have a lap fresher tires than the rest of the field. So Klinger did himself some justice. Matt Belt trying to hold on. Let's see what kind of lap he throws in this time. Last lap time, 2:01. Bursk 1:53.59. 1:59. So Bursk actually gaining some ground. Got a little bit of lap traffic. Came off pit road that time by. But Klinger, who's in third, will be in fourth in just a few seconds. But we'll come on. Klinger will come off pit road. When he comes off pit road, he's going to have a little bit fresher situation. DLJ coming around. Going to assume fourth place. So Klinger's going to have a little bit fresher tires to be able to catch him. We're over halfway through the race. 24 laps to go. And they are rolling. PVACF.org. And make sure that you do that. Paralyzed Veterans of America Central Florida chapter. That is our main beneficiary for all that we do. Phil Hab is our big partner that we do. Sell a lot of gear for them on our website, signatureesports.com. Appreciate them. But it is that time of the racetrack that we do what we do. And we're going to play the sounds of iRacing. Can't throw a caution, so, you know, it's going to work. MaximusSportsCards.com. This is your sound of iRacing.
And the main focus, Mike Pimpere. Good to see you out there, my man. Daryl, thank you for introducing. I think Daryl's my host on everything. Eddie Hawks introduced me to the Paralyzed Veterans of America and the Central Florida chapter for the sponsor of this signature eNASCAR Cup Series for this season. And Eddie is a disabled veteran, and as a disabled veteran, he utilizes thumb grips and different things that he does on his steering wheel to be able to simulate iRacing. And most of the time, you'd never know unless he told you that's what he was doing. So, takes fun, takes a lot of skill, and is absolutely amazing to see. Back at racing, these guys are Eddie Hawks, back at it again. There is the man, 57-year-old from Sanford, Florida. A lot of fun. Hopefully everybody is having a fantastic evening out there. And, of course, Eddie Hawks, doing what he can. Make sure you go to PVACF.org to find out more information. And if you're disabled out there and you want to be a part of good racing, not only with us, but also, I'm going to show Chris Roberge's card real quick. FRL, which is the Fast Lane Racing League, they are specifically tailored to the disabled community. From physical to mental disabilities, they absolutely have a thrill. In our Xfinity Series, we also support a camp here that is everything to do with just that as well. One in Lane Camp. So lots of shout outs out there. We're big community people, and we love to see it. Big thank you to all of the folks out there for doing what they do and being a part of it. Matt Belt right now, 139.30 on his last lap, and he pulled a little bit away from TJ Bursk. TJ 16 seconds off. So Matt Belt, barring a catastrophe, could be just nice and easy. TJ, though, he's going to have to start looking in his rearview mirror here very shortly because Austin Bloom starting to catch him. Klinger is as well. Klinger 10 seconds off. He can see them in his mirror, so he's applying the throttle just a little bit more each and every track. His last lap time, 138.8. The leader's last lap time, 142.17. So he gained 4 seconds just on the race leader, and that was his fastest lap this time by for Josh Klinger. And now back in the mix. He's still faster than the race. He's faster than the three drivers in front of him running in fourth. Good Road Series racing. Already having a lot of fun. Mr. Matt Belt doing what he does. Speaking of Facebook and all the groups out there, Phil Hab, the F it, let's have a beer. 4-letter word I can't say it on the air. Go enjoy it. It's F it, let's have a beer. Facebook.com/FILHAB as in boy. And also join That Beer Chick Facebook group. But you got to promise me if you join it, you got to have some tough skin because, I mean, they're all about having a good time and being a community. And that's what I care about. I think that's what I look for when I join groups out there is being a part of a community and being able to tell jokes and have fun. And I don't really care if I don't get offended too easily. So, and if I do get offended, it's usually for a good cause. There is Klinger running him down. Matt Belt, the 92. Good Road Series racing going on for this driver. Sonoma, a good race course for him. Bursk, Bloom, Klinger. Going through the gears. Still going. Still loving it. Still enjoying it. Man, oh man. Drivers who complete the Toyota Save Mart 350 NASCAR Cup Series race make 1,800 turns around the road course. And that race spans 90 laps. So, man, do the math on that. That'd be insane. Let's do that. Let's do the math real quick, folks. Let's pull the calculator out because, today my brain isn't working. That would put them at 600 turns here for this race alone. 600 different turns. How awesome is that? Let's see. In 2016, Sonoma Raceway installed more than 5,000 square feet of high-resolution full LED Panasonic screens. An 85-foot tall four-sided LED scoring board replaced the outdated lap leaderboard above turn 1. And of the road course, an 84 by 12 Panasonic LED screen that added to the front of the three-story drag tower building. Now, I know they do drag racing here at Sonoma. And that's what you see right there on that front stretch. It's just insane to see how the improvements are. There are 20 owl boxes that encourage owls to nest and help with natural rodent mitigation. Now that's cool. They're using owls. Yes, sir. This time by TJ Bursk. A little bit of lap traffic in front of him, but he was a little bit faster than Matt Belt in the last lap. Josh Klinger still trying to close the distance on Austin Bloom. But TJ, he's starting to figure some things out. He's still got 18 seconds on Belt. Belt just fast at this racetrack, so it's good to see him doing what he does best. '94 Bursk in second. Austin Bloom in third. 10 seconds off of Josh Klinger. DLJ sticking right with Josh Klinger. He's running fifth. He's about 2 seconds off of that driver. Lawson Peel up to sixth. Running his modified around. AJ Green has caught him. And a Lawson Peel. It doesn't show me what happened to Lawson. Let's go back. We're going to take a look. Scrolling through what happened here. Let's see what happened to Lawson Peel. Let's not say what happened to Lawson Peel. Trying to figure out why Lawson has a modified. AJ Green not far off. Gap is about 3 seconds between the two drivers. Hopefully it's a glitch. 42 of Joseph Smith ran as high as second place here in the eighth. Matt Roberts in ninth, up 2 spots from where he started. Chris Robert, she's up 4 spots, but he's got Colin Forrester in 10th right there. And oh man, there they go. Matt Roberts still out front. That gap ever gaining. TJ Burst just had some issues right there, I think. I think it was just getting around. Might have been getting around some live traffic. I don't know. AJ Green went off track, it says. How did he go off track? Oh, right there. A little bit loose. Trying to track down Lawson Peel right now. Bloom. 6 seconds off of Bursk. Locking up the brakes. Going to the inside of the 14. And Dixon not far off of Mr. Elrod. He is trying to track him down. It's one lap at a time. That's all that you can do. And for the most part, that's what it is. Sandra, you're... oh. You'll find me from the one I'm borrowing. You're amazing. And Joe, is that you? I love you. I love you. What'd you do this time? I don't... Do I want to know? Joe, I love you. You're amazing. Matt Belt out front. 20 seconds. Clean race for the most part. No big issues. Oh, Bursk, Bloom, Klinger. You're innocent. What they all say, isn't it? Okay, dig it. Thank you for the share. I do appreciate that. Thank you for the watch parties, folks. If you can do the watch parties, who knows? Week to week, it just cracks me up. Belt, Bursk, Bloom, Klinger, Lekas, Heel, Green, Smith, Roberts, and Forrester. That's going to be your 10th. Let's go through and see what we've got going on here with everybody. Mr. Dunson, you didn't call it quits, did you? Wesley Strait in 22nd. Jake Elrod, the number 14. He is in 21st. Brian Dixon moves up to 20th. Chris Bates in 19th, not far off. Brian Dublé, he is running in 18th. Trying to track down Ken MacArthur, who is right there in 17th. Brandon Banks in 16th. The Rowdy Motorsports team. Curtis Kelly there in the 71. Gun Barrel Coffee. I think he is driving for OCR now as CJ Anderson moves down to the Truck Series. Curtis Kelly moves up to the Cup Series. Eddie Hawks, right where he started in 14th. You can't ask for a better race than that, at least from my point of view. Drew Neubauer in the 46. He is running right where he started. He's in 13th. Kevin Delia started 9th. He is running in 12th. Chris Roberge up 4 spots, still in 11th. Colin Forrester off 2, but in 10th. Matt Roberts up 2 in 9th. The number 16. Here's a Rowdy Motorsports driver. Oh, Joseph Smith in 8th, trying to track down AJ Green. And Lawson Peel somehow still driving a modified around this track. I don't understand that. It's like his engine, and it's like everything on the front of his car is gone. He's got no crinkle damage where that stuff should be. So maybe it's on. I don't know. I don't understand it. DLJ, he is running in 5th right where he started. So is Josh Klinger running 4th right where he started. Austin Bloom up 4 positions to 3rd, and he is tracking down TJ Bursk, who has his sights set on right there in 2nd. TJ started 2nd, and they are all chasing this guy right here. TJ has this is going to be the battle for 2nd that we're going to be looking at right here for just a moment. Dylan, you were all watching your Uncle Dixon. I like it. You kept spinning, just not your night. But Dunson, you still got to drive. Come on, man. Where's Toady? Dylan, I appreciate you out there cheering on Dixon. I like Brian. He's a good cat for sure. Here it is, the battle for 2nd. Austin Bloom had a fantastic race week. If you ever want to keep up on the point standings, you can go to signatureesports.com, and right there in the iRacing leagues, you'll be able to click on these. What is it? iRacing leagues, the Signature eNASCAR standings, and it's got all 3 eNASCAR standings right there. And AJ Green, current points leader in the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. Josh Klinger in 2nd. Both of those guys holding on for dear life through 6 races. Josh Klinger has a win. Colin Forrester has a win. And Lawson Peel pretty much would have it, but he missed a race last week, so it knocked off a bunch of points. So that's kind of how it is. Driver with the most laps led right now, Lawson Peel, is running 6th, tracking down Dale Lekas Jr., DLJ. To gain some more points. Every position points count. And right now, DJ Bursk trying to hold on to 2nd place from Austin Bloom. So current points leader in the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series, that guy right there, AJ Green, the number 48. And that's because he doesn't even have a win yet. He's just got the most consistent races and drives clean, no penalties. Yeah, no, how it is. Matt Belt, 23 seconds out in front of the field. Bursk and Bloom started to really close the gap. Matt Belt holding on to it. 13 laps to go. Track history facts. Sonoma Raceway donated 7,326 event tickets valued at nearly $260,000 to the Northern California nonprofit organizations in 2019. That's cool. Through the Track Ambassador Program, the Raceway engages approximately 250 volunteers to help help around the facility during event weekends and various promotional and charitable events throughout the year. We all like charity. We all like to be a part of that. How cool is that? Jelly saying, keep your eye on the prize, Austin. Oh, the prize being right in front of him. Second place. May not have enough time to catch Matt Belt, barring anything catastrophic, but this is kind of the race to watch right here for second. Here's a look at the rear bumper. A chance for the 24 to get there to Bursk. Austin Bloom figuring out some things as he's driving by. Last lap time for Bursk was 28. A 14128. Bloom a 14176. But anything can happen in any corner, in any turn. They are moving and grooving. All right, folks. While I have a moment, I gotta talk about our
If you're looking
sponsor,
for fast,
and here it is right
reliable, and trusted auto transportation, look no further than Blackhorse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Blackhorse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Blackhorse Auto Transport or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740.
And there he is right there. Maybe. 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 And of course, Max's love our sponsors, love what they do, and we appreciate who they are. Of course, and always, Blackhorse Auto Transport. There is Klinger, Josh Klinger, the owner. Todd Klinger is absolutely an amazing person. Works very hard to take care of not only putting Josh through the University of North Carolina, but at the same time, he, not University of North Carolina, sorry, Duke University. Duke, sorry. Goes to Duke. He's a Duke student. Josh Klinger drives some Road Series racing for Blackhorse Auto Transport in real life. So lots of good things for this guy and the young man doing good things for his dad. Trusted name in auto transportation. Make sure you give Todd a like and follow on Facebook. Look for Blackhorse Auto Transport. Also, you can give him a call. Phone number that was listed in the commercial, because I don't have my paper in front of me and I don't have my glasses on, so it does happen. Apologies about that, folks. Here he is, running in fourth. Matt Belt, your race leader. Bursk and Bloom had a good battle going on. Now a little bit of lap traffic there, but Bursk has stepped on the gas a little bit heavier this last few laps. As right now, big factors coming into play. 94 pulling away from Austin Bloom, who was running third. He finally gets around Ken MacArthur through the turns. Joseph Smith has AJ Green right behind him. Here's another close relative. I was looking at that in my screen, and I do believe that might have been a good line for both of those drivers to run. Joseph Smith was in 8th. AJ Green was in 7th. I think they just swapped positions right there. So Joseph's still tracking down some folks. Lawson Peel still running in 6th with his modified. I don't understand what's going on with the car, but he is hauling. He is trying to track down DLJ. Oh, DLJ gets on the wall just a little bit right there. Trying to cut the corner, which is what you should do. With 10 laps to go. Man. Crazy. Hold on to your hats. It's still going. And we're still rocking and rolling. Thank you to all the folks out there watching. Give us a like and follow on all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. I appreciate you very much. Join our Facebook group, Signature Esports Live. Post all your Signature Esports stuff. The F It Let's Have a Beer group. Absolutely. I love you guys. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you for the shares. And, of course, give this a big old thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. New series coming to Signature Esports here. We're developing it. We're trying to put it together. And it's going to be called the iRacing Masters Series. It's going to feature the big name races from around the world that are through all four different types of racing series. So we're going to get that ready to rock and roll. So we'll have some Road Series racing, some F1 racing, some NASCAR big names. We're talking about Indy, Dirt Road, which is kind of like your off-roading, not just off-roading, but what's that called? Man, oh man. Rally, there it is. Rally racing. We're going to do some of that, and then we're going to have some fun with that. And then we'll also have some dirt oval like Chili Bowl. We're going to have some, just have some fun. That's what we're going to do. We're going to develop that series, and then it'll be $1,000 prize and a big old Masters trophy. We're going to try to model off of, maybe get a green, instead of a green jacket, we'll get a red jacket and send it over to the owner, to the one who wins. Christine, good to see you. DLJ running in 5th right now. Doing a fantastic job of holding on to it. He's still trying to track down Klinger, who's 6 seconds ahead of him. But a good top 5 at this track. 50 straight laps. Not bad. Belt still leading. Burskin second. Roll through the grid one more time. Bradley, you're sitting on pit road. Wesley Straight still back there in the number 98. He was fast in practice. A really fast lap time. And, he maybe got a few off tracks, 2 off tracks to be exact. Brian Dublé, he is running in 21st, right where he started. And ask for much better than that. Chris Bates, well, you could, finish ahead. Could finish behind, that'd be worse. Chris Bates, the number 10. And that Toyota, he is holding on to 20th. Off 3 positions from where he started. In front of him, Jake Elrod in 19th. Brian Dixon moves back to where he started in 18th. So good stuff by him. Ken MacArthur up 3 positions to 17th. Brandon Banks off 4. He started 12th. He is right there in front of his team owner. Curtis Kelly up 7 positions as he has grinded gears to get through where he needed to be, and currently in 15th. Eddie Hawks still in 14th where he started. Drew Neubauer, that driver right there, number 46, he is in 13th. Colin Forrester is right there. He is running in that number 9 machine in 12th, off 4 positions before he started. But you know what? If I still finish the race, I'd be happy. 53, Kevin Delia is off 2. He started 9th and 11th. Mr. Roberge, there is Chris. He is up to 10th now, looking for a top 10, up 5 spots. Got Matt Roberts, is who he is tracking down. AJ Green, the number 8, in 8th, number 48, in 8th, off 5 spots from where he started. But he has had one heck of a battle all race long. He is tracking down Joseph Smith in the 42, who started 6th and is now back to 7th. Lawson Peel, the modified driver, in 6th. 13 position, started 19th, and has still got speed with no front end. DLJ holding on to 5th place as Josh Klinger holds on to 4th. Austin Bloom in 3rd, 10 seconds off of Mr. TJ Bursk right there. and he is still holding on to not letting up and getting up there with 7 laps to go to try to track down Matt Belt. Matt Belt, a couple off tracks would set him, but he's had such a clean race. Let's see how many off tracks. He's had 0 off tracks this entire race. Mr. Dunson, you lead the off tracks by 19. So the only driver to get a clean bill of health out of this would be Matt Belt. What's in the back of his car? Shane, is this played? It's on PC. Kenzie, thank you very much. Shane, a kind of just a thing out there. You can play this on well, first you play it on PC. You can get it through Steam. I recommend going straight to the website. I don't, and I love Steam for what it is. I don't like the way that they update things. Yeah, it's simulated. You can play it. You can simulate it. It's simulated. It's a simulator. Don't call it a game. No, that's what they say at least. You can call it whatever you want. Just don't call it late for dinner. The simulator through the website and the user interface that they have is much better than what it is through Steam. The updates just I don't like it through there, and I actually had to switch my account back over. I went from using the interface through the website first and then attached my Steam account to it and found out that was just an awful way to update everything, and so I just go back through it. So it's a good simulator. Daryl, I love you, buddy. And if you want to know what it looks like from their point of view, here's what it looks like from their point of view. Here's you, LOL Belt. Not like NASCAR heat. It is a little bit more realistic in the sense of how you have to set the cars up and do what you got to do. I am not playing. I am broadcasting. These guys, there's 22 drivers in here. They are actually playing this game right now, or playing this simulator, driving this simulator, however you want to call it. And I am broadcasting. I'm not driving. These guys, this is a live show. They are here driving, so we will interview these guys. So quite like NASCAR is and Formula One, we iRacing, a big source of entertainment out there. They absolutely have paved the way for these folks to be able to race professionally, and some of them are just as good as the, if not better than the real drivers. But they do it behind a virtual steering wheel, and it's kind of cool. 5 laps to go. Matt Belt out front, 23 seconds. Bursk still holding on. Austin Bloom to third. Has started to reclose that gap. He had 8 seconds. It's now down to 8 seconds. It was 10 seconds. He had the back bumper of TJ Bursk for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, traffic was there and couldn't make the corners, got loose a little bit. 4 to go here. 24. Really holding on to it. Third place is still nothing to sneeze at. That's for darn sure. Yes. Yeah, Colby. Colby Hartung out there asked, are there going to be endurance races like the Day 2024 in the new series? Yes. Yes, sir. We're developing this schedule. We know that the Daytona 500 is going to be in there. We know that the Chili Bowl is going to be in there. We are going to run the Indianapolis 500, the Formula One version. So we're going to run actual open wheel cars. And
Yeah, the new series is gonna have it all. We're gonna do all the big the large races. So that's what we want. Austin, they're saying close the gap, buddy. Close the gap, and he is 6 seconds is what the gap is now. Austin Bloom trying to hold on to it. Right, last time by for Austin Bloom, 142.74. TJ Bursk ran a 143.33. So actually, let's do this. Last 5 lap times, right there, bottom of your screen for you. A lot of time gained for the 24. That's the 94 right there. He's got 4 laps to do it. Can he do it? Will he be able to? He can see him. He's in his sights. That's the only thing about road course racing here. It is absolutely going to be a thrill. I want to do the Rolex. I want to do it all. I want it to be the Master Series. I want to invest some time and some money into a series that is all about being the best at iRacing at all of the 50 goes around 53 right there, 94. TJ Bursk almost gets into the back bumper of him. I want to invest into a series that absolutely is thrilling to see, and not only thrilling to see, but gives an opportunity for drivers to be the best at it all. And I'm sure there's series out there that do this, but I want to be the first to really market it and give folks an opportunity to look at it. They are still running green, without a doubt. Matt Belt pulling away once again from TJ Bursk. TJ Bursk in second. Austin Bloom there in third. Klinger still holding on. A little rough last couple of laps, but Klinger with 3 laps to go. Not quite a lap down. Still needs to finish the race. And keeps that 4th place position. He's got 7 seconds to be made up. 5 seconds from TJ Bursk now to Austin Bloom. That will be the closest relative we're going to see here. Did somebody say stimulating? You're funny. I love you. You're amazing. I can't wait to meet you in person. We're going to chill. We're going to go out to the woods. We're going to take our families, your family and my family, and we're going to go to the wilderness, and we're going to enjoy some wilderness because that's what we need to be. I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. Matt Belt gets all the attention at the moment, though. 2 laps to go. And not all the attention. We're going to see how the relatives do. I hope I've gone through everybody here, and I've talked about them enough. Next week, Pocono is going to be even more. The tricky triangle is going to be absolutely awesome. This guy right here has had a fantastic afternoon. A great drive from the 92. He's got his dog on his car. Have you not seen this? This is doggone fast, he says. There is the driver right there. Nothing behind him but clear blue skies. And then there's his doggo. Isn't that cute? There he is. Holding on to it. He's going to have just a few more turns. Just 12, I think 12 turns to it. Pedal to the metal, Shelly says out there. 5 seconds to Mr. Bloom. The 10, the 16, 92 goes around. He's going to come around. He's going to take the white flag here. The Blackhorse Auto Transport 126 has been all Matt Belt. As the final lap, 12 final turns for the driver here. The 92. Uh-oh. Something happened. TJ Bursk went off track. Austin Bloom takes it over. Here's what happens right here. He gets into the corner. Real quick. Locks up. Something happened there. Back to live. Bloom takes over second. The 94 is going to be right there. As well, they're coming around to take... They were taking the white flag, and now the 94 gets back around Austin Bloom. That's the battle going on. The 92, 29 seconds out in front of the field. He's going to win it. Here's the battle going on.
Sorry. They are still locked in for their final lap here. Matt Belt coming around here as you see, halfway through the track as you speak. TJ Bursk, Austin Bloom. TJ somehow got back out into it. It looks like AJ Green went off track there for just a moment. Austin Bloom, one more attempt at it. Matt Belt really holding on to what he's got going on here. Some more chicanes, some more things working in his favor. He's got one more horseshoe for the win here. Matt Belt, the 92, a drive off for the ages. Comes around nice and easy. He's got to know that the other drivers have to finish. Matt Belt wins at Sonoma. DJ Bursk, Austin Bloom, still a chance right here. Oh, 24 locks it up. Oh, gets into the wall. Back it up. Oh, Delia. Oh, man. Klinger has a chance. Austin Bloom. Damaged car. Klinger, can he take over third? Not going to be able to do it. The 24. Boston Bloom tried to send it into the corner. Went nice and heavy in there. Real hot. And just got into it. TJ Bursk comes home second. Austin Bloom third. Klinger to fourth. DLJ comes across fifth. Lawson Peel from the back to the front in a modified. He finishes sixth. Joseph Smith coming around. He's going to finish in seventh. AJ Green to eighth. And Matt Roberts, the ninth. Chris Robert's already finished the race. He's the first car one lap down. There he is. And then Matt Roberts is going to finish ninth. Last car on to lead lap. Great drive to all of them. Nice job by all top three. Daniel Green, thank you very much. Nice job. The Bursk boy, thank you. Laughing Louie gives big old love to Mr. Bursk. Thank you for the shout out there. Redeeming it. Appreciate you very much. Thank you to everybody watching. Give us a like and follow on all the platforms. We're going to talk to the winners here in just a second. We give them an opportunity to have some fun. And we will first try to talk to Mr. Matt Belt. Where are you, buddy? Mr. Belt, you know that I do this stuff. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Matt Belt, your race winner. Where did he go? I'm looking for him, folks. No, well, guess not. All right, let's bring in Austin Bloom real quick. Mr. Bloom, you had a phenomenal race back and forth, and it was a definitely good drive off. You had something there at the end. You took it into the final horseshoe, and it was like full send mode. You were going to at least try to get that second place away from. We watched him go off track. You took that place away from him, and then you had a little off track yourself, and then it was a nice battle back and forth there for a little bit on that final lap. Walk us through the race and how it went for you.
Well, from my perspective, it went pretty good. Top three, first of the people going for points, I believe, which is always a plus. Starting seventh, I just needed to get through the field cleanly, and I did. No damage on my car until the end there, which that was all my fault. I locked the brakes and wheel hopped and spun it around, and if that did anything to Delia's race, I apologize to him, but happy with third. it's a good points day.
Yeah, definitely good points day. It was a good day for Sonoma. I didn't know what to expect with Sonoma. First time.
I like Pocono. You know, it's kind of suited to my driving style a little bit, more of a road course-ish type track. You know, with all three corners being different. I was fast in season 1 of M. Dot there, so hopefully I can be competitive and fight for another top 3.
Oh, I hope so as well. We're gonna see next week. We're definitely gonna see what you guys have there. So, congratulations, P3 finish. We're gonna be chatting with you. You got Midwest Days of Thunder, and then you've got this.
Absolutely, back-to-back P3s.
That's right. That's right. All good things, man. All good things. Congratulations, and I'll let you jump out
Thanks,
of
man.
here and get into your team. Okay.
Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
No, you too. You too.
See
And next up, I know that you were streaming in there, and I'm sorry to disrupt your stream in there, but I gotta talk to you, Mr. TJ Bursk. Second place finish, a good drive, and a lot of fun. Tell me about your race and how it went for you.
Oh man, that track is definitely tough for sure. I'm very happy with the second place. Probably could have limited some of the mistakes I made, and might have had a fight there. I was there with him for the first 10 laps, but I think he saved his rears a little bit better than I did, and he just drove away. So props to him because that was a really good race by him. But I'm pretty satisfied with second place.
Well, right there at
And
the
yeah.
end, we saw Austin Bloom just send it into the corner. He was going for it. Would you have done the same thing?
I don't know. I mean, that was quite the send. I thought that was pretty funny. He went into the tires, but maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't think I would have braked that late because it was those tires wheel hop really bad, and that's what happened to him. But I mean, hey, I wouldn't have been mad if he took me out there. I mean, we had a good cushion, so if he made it work, it would have been impressive. But that was a aggressive move.
I mean, he had 10 seconds to spare, so he he was like, here we go. This is what we're gonna do. So he did make up the difference and did a great job. Congratulations to you on a P2 finish, and most definitely a good drive. Next week, Pocono definitely matters in the trucks. But what do you think about the Tricky Triangle next week?
Not my most favorite track, but it should be fun. Every track's fun out here. But we'll just have to see what happens.
I think it'll be a blast. I think you'll have a lot of fun, and it'll be a nice little race. It'll be interesting to see what you guys do turn one at 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
All right, my man. Congratulations, and I'll let you get back to your team.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And I was looking for Mr. Matt Belt, and I wanted to see what was going to happen with there. But I want to talk to Mr. Modified here. Okay, so I'm going to bring you in here real quick, Mr. Peel. Lawson, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you
All
hear
right.
me?
How in the world did you drive that thing as a modified all
Well,
the way around?
I couldn't even see the front, so I didn't know all that was missing until I peeked over to the stream and saw you talking about it. So it didn't really seem to cost me any speed. It was I'm surprised I was able to keep pace. I really kind of got it figured out at the end, and I was running laps probably comparable to those leaders up there. So I just hate I ran off the track on both my qualifying laps, and kind of shot myself in the foot. Had to start in the back there. Otherwise, I probably could have contended with those guys, but I think they were a little better than me.
Hey, you know what? The best lap by Matt Belt, 1:36.94.
Yeah, I was taking a look at that because I was wanting to see if some of my lap times there the last 10 laps were kind of in the ballpark with those guys. But yeah, I saw that 1:36. That is flying.
It's
I mean,
screaming.
goodness gracious, yes.
Slick around there, but
Yeah.
Lawson, you took a week off last week. You're going to be back this week. You're back this week. You're going to be back next week for Pocono.
Yeah.
You're going to try to take that points lead back, aren't you?
Yeah. I like Pocono, I like the Tricky Triangle. It's 3 distinct corners there. Totally different, lines you got to run, kind of approaches to all 3 of those corners. So it's pretty challenging, and I like that. But I love all the fast tracks, the high speed tracks, and that's definitely one of them. And yeah, I missed 2 weeks ago. Last week, made a big mistake and shifted down to second gear, blew my engine. So, and probably, gave it a lot of guys damage, with my stupid mistake there. So sorry to all those guys that got damaged from that deal last week.
It definitely made for a good race regardless. So congratulations on finishing the race, because that would be my hardest part about being here. And most definitely a great drive off. We're going to be looking forward to seeing you guys next week.
Yeah, appreciate it. It was a pretty clean race for me. I made just a couple of mistakes. Nothing that would have, put me up there with those leaders. I was never going to catch those guys. But passed a lot of cars, had a good time. And I'm pretty happy with the race that I drove. It was pretty clean by my standards. These road courses are not my cup of tea. So glad to bring home a sixth place.
Well, biggest move of the race by 13 positions. That's nothing to sneeze at. So definitely a good drive off. Congratulations, my friend. We'll see you next week.
All right, see you, Jason.
You too. Lawson Peel is going to be P6. Now, I was trying to talk to Matt Belt. Matt I don't see him. So he is your race winner. Let's go over the race results. Thank you to everybody tuning in. Remember, Blackhorse Auto Transport. Give him a call here. And I know we have a lot of, I think 30% of our viewership is overseas, which is absolutely phenomenal, especially over there in the Australian region and New Zealand area. So my hat's off to you guys, and the rest of them pretty much come from Canada and here in the United States and North America. So race results: Blackhorse Auto Transport, Sonoma 126, Matt Belt, your race winner. TJ Bursk, Austin Bloom, Josh Klinger, the Blackhorse Auto Transport son, driving for Oceanside Cleaners. He finishes in fourth. DLJ finishes in fifth. Lawson, of course, we just spoke to him, the number 3 Drinking Bros Racing team member, finishes in sixth there. Joseph Smith, AJ Green, Matt Roberts, Chris Roberts, they all have that top 10 finish. Mr. Delia, Forrester, Neubauer, Kelly Hawks, that's how that works. Brandon Banks, Ken MacArthur, Brian Dixon, all the way to 18th. And moving on down that list to the back end of it, Jake Elrod, Chris Bates, Brian Double Trouble Dublé, Wesley Strait, and Bradley Dunson. So next week will be a little bit different. I think our field's going to be a little bit bigger. Sometimes the road course racing does give everybody a little bit of heartburn. It gives me a little bit of heartburn too. Daniel Green, thank you very much. Daryl Paget, you're amazing. Great drive for the 92, he says. And nice try for the 24. Great top 3. Absolutely. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. Tomorrow, remember, tune into that charity race. It's going to be awesome. And also Joe Sixpack Racing. If you get an opportunity, give us a like and follow. Share us on all your favorite platforms. I would appreciate that. And we're going to continue to keep moving. I want to get to that point where I can just sit back and just relax. But I'm going to keep grinding until that point happens. That sit back and relax will be when I get 1 million followers. That's my goal. 1 million followers, folks. All right, folks, have a great day, and we will see you again here very, very shortly. Might play some gaming.